Welcome to our Daggerheart game. Today we're doing the first session. Last week we did session 0. Just a few small announcements from myself and Shade as we are dual streaming currently. You can see on our channels that we're doing this. I am the GM, so my view is the GM view, while Shade's is a player view. Currently, we both have the same setup going, but I will show map on my end when we get to maps, if we get to maps. Other than that, Wednesday nights we do run a little Dungeons and Dragons stream on Shade's channel, which is an Elder Scrolls campaign. So if you guys want to check that out next Wednesday, it will be our session 2. They are getting into some fun, where in last session I fucked with them by having them pull a bunch of levers. Other than that, tonight's music is brought to you by tabletopaudio.com. If you're interested in awesome music for your games that has a lot of variance from like full-on music to just ambient noise, please check out tabletopaudio.com. A lot of their tracks on Patreon does have several different variations to each track for whatever mood you're trying to set in your game. So go check them out. You can see the website URL somewhere on my screen.
We are not sponsored.
Other than that, not sponsored. Not sponsored, but they like it when you shout them out if you're going to use their stuff. So, Shay.
Much like Soul said, if you are interested in the Elder Rolls stream, you can find that on my channel, linked in my Twitch, on my little links there, on my YouTube, Shades Visual Void. It will usually pop up every Thursday when we're streaming this. If not, it's usually a couple days after. But you'll also see the VODs for this stream on my YouTube channel. So if you're interested in watching something else aside from D&D, and you want to do something more story-centric, more than mechanic-based, then Daggerheart is that type of game system. Also, we're going to be messing up a lot because we're new to this and we don't know what we're doing. So it's gonna be fun.
With babies.
Yeah. So yeah, if you missed the stream, just check it out later on. It will be up, and there'll be a couple of edits just for time's sake. But despite that, only other thing is that this is a mature stream, as all of us are above the age of 21. So when something happens, the DM will do a bit of a trigger warning in case there's something that is triggering that's going to happen for the viewer's sake. You have been warned. That is your warning. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Needless to say, the trigger warnings will be a lot less prevalent than my Wednesday game. Because, oh boy, Wednesday game, they just basically go, dude, fuck me up. So,
Pretty much.
Yeah. Anyways, with that being said, are we ready to begin?
Yeah.
All right. So last session, session 0, you guys all met in a market within Snowshorn and accepted a little job from a little fugus assistant to the king of Siran named Thief. Just a little red-capped mushroom person standing about 1/2, 2 feet tall. And she handed you a paper. On the front of the paper, it is it's basically a detail of like what the job is and where to go and who to present the paper to when you do finish the job and have evidence on you. On the back side is a sketched portrait of the leader of the Jagged Knife bandits that itself. So you may proceed at your leisure.
So, with my time of going into the forests near Timberview, the Great Pine Forest, and having, like, obviously known what the Jagged Knight Bandits are and having dealt with them before in one way or another, does this face look familiar to me at all?
Oh yes. He has frequently involved himself in the raids. He will leave camp from time to time and go for raids, particularly like high value raids or people who look like they have something worthwhile. You know what's worthwhile? A very rare creature outside its homeland. Slowly turns head toward the giant Tula lynx.
Teehee.
That's a pelt worth some money right there.
And would you say that, based on what I know about him, which is this, that he's not like one of the greatest leaders ever, considering he joins in the raids all the time?
He's a pretty competent fighter and a pretty decent leader if he participates in the raids. Usually, like, bandits in other places, like, say, across in Amura or out in the deserts of Adraxum, the leaders don't like to participate in the raids because they like to sit back on their laurels and live a lap of luxury. This leader likes to involve himself and take charge and take control of things. That, and from the looks of it, this guy is an elf. So he is capable of moving through dense wood very easily because, as you know, the elves come from Amura, which is a dense jungle. You can see that. The image is of him wearing a bandana over his face, but you can see the peak of the pointed ears, dark curly hair, and dark skin with pale silvery eyes. That is most definitely an elf.
Would I know his name?
His name is not known. It's
Okay.
just a picture of what he looks like.
Okay.
But you do have something that can lure him out if you walk along that road for a while. No offense to our fawn friend here, but
Good fucking luck getting him to agree with that.
yeah, but like, how often do you come across a 5-foot tall, from shoulder to ground lynx? Especially in these northern forests.
Well, as Malcolm was going to begin with, considering that the people around him that he just met are the people that seem to be interested in this job in particular, he does pass the wanted poster and the missive around when it was given for them to look at. You know, it's interesting. There's this fella I know. He likes to involve himself in the raids. He's from what I've heard and what I've seen, he's very competent in what he's doing, and he particularly has a fancy thing for rare goods, things that are not from this particular neck of the country. And he's like looking at everyone in particular, and then looks over to the fawn, and then back to the lynx. Like, again, shudders away from it. My good fawn friend, I never did catch your name.
My mistake. My name is Ilian.
Well, it is a pleasure to be working with you, Sir Ilian. I do apologize for my rashness. Business is business, as you might expect. Out of curiosity, and you have to excuse my manners, but where did you come across your magnificent and very terrifying furry companion?
Oh, back home. I found her in the woods. She was just a cub. Picked her up, brought her home, and my mama was none too pleased. But we've been together since. Why?
As you explain that, he's like,
Is that like, is it visible on his face that he's like, eee?
Yeah, it's like he's kind of cringing a bit because of the idea that he had. It's like, maybe not. That's maybe not a great idea then.
Ilian will cross his arms and lean a shoulder up against Misha, who's sitting very polite style next to him. And he tilts his head.
Well, now I must know.
Well, again, no disrespect, of course. And he's like crossing one arm under his, across his shoulders. He's like using the other arm to rest and like, gently rub his chin with his thumb. I'm doing the pose right now, actually.
Yeah, because I can see.
So, the reason I ask is you have clearly noticed the hair and snow showing that your beloved companion here is has mixed reception, except of course for the what did you say your name was again, miss? And he looks up at the very tall lady, Zan.
It's on.
Zan, right. Aside from you, of course, your friend, this species is not... It's not native to these parts. And an easy way to get the attention of the bandits is to get a distraction. Get something that catches their eye, so to speak. Something that they never seen before. Fawn and a companion like your cat, your Misha, would definitely get a lot of attention for multiple reasons, and that could be used to an advantage, but I'm not gonna force you to do something so rash.
Make your point.
The point is, in particular, this fella, and he like taps the wanted poster, he has a deeper desire more than any of the other bandits in rare things. You and your companion are very rare, and if you and Misha here can lure him out into the open, perhaps with a set trap that we set somewhere within the pine forest, then we could get the jump on him. But you would be playing bait.
Ilian stares at Malcolm for a, like, quite a significant moment after he finishes talking, in complete and utter silence. Both Ilian and Misha, I was about to say Malcolm, wrong. Both Ilian and Misha are staring at Malcolm the exact same way. They look a little incredulous. Like, really? Are you asking me that right now? But he doesn't say anything about it. And it's like, I don't know, a solid minute.
He just starts scratching his neck awkwardly. Like I said, it was a very, it's the first thing that came to mind since you kind of stand out in the crowd. No offense, of course.
Well, if you have no better plan, but I will warn you, thief. If you get my Misha killed, or in any spot of trouble that she can't recover from, you will suffer for it.
He stares at you as you say that. Like I said,
He's got the same calm expression.
I understand the sentiment. For one, A, I'm not a thief. And B, I will not be the reason that someone dies. I'll be the reason why you're alive, for sure, but dead? No. It's not me. It's not me, buddy.
I'll believe it when I see it. Very well.
I'm accustomed to
Consider
dealing with
this.
lowlives. I would make sure your creature isn't hurt.
Thank you. Consider this our test of trust.
He will turn to look at the Brockfi and the centaur. Looking towards Mara specifically. You mentioned your name was Mara, right? I do recall.
Yes.
And you have some expertise and some magical skills, considering that you are looking for a magical teacher, of course.
I don't know if I'd say expertise.
Well, it's better than nothing. And
Well, I'm not very good, you know.
Giving vibes of C. Lachey from last night, going, I've never been in a fight before.
he rubs his face a little bit, and finally, now that he's actually like showing his hand, you do see a pair of fingerless gloves. Very much what you would expect of someone in his position. And he looks towards the centaur. And you, my four-hoofed friend, you never gave your name. What might that be?
Oh, it's Nima Ikosa.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Malcolm Griswold at your service. And he does like a little flourish of a bow.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you, my two-legged friend.
He looks up and smiles. Now, considering this, you look like to be the type that can handle themselves in the fight. Are you a warrior type by chance? Like what I assume our very soft-spoken friends over here are. And he like motions both to Ilian and Zahn.
I am a warrior, but we are usually called seraphs.
Funny, I was about to say you talk too much.
Sarah, wait. Are you the... Do you have wings? I've heard stories about seraphs. And you guys have wings, don't you?
Some of us do, but I do indeed have wings.
It's
That
a
is
glorious
so cool.
profession.
And wings will definitely be
is.
very useful in the fight, that's for sure.
I would have attempted to train as one, but as a human I cannot form any sort of magic.
Malcolm frowns a little bit at the reminder he was given not less than 30 seconds ago. Right. Well, do we need anything? Do you need anything to prepare for the journey ahead? While we make our way to the forest to, look around, get a good idea of where the bandits might actually be hiding, the hideout and whatnot. Or are we all ready to go right now?
If we're going to be spending time in the forest, we should definitely be getting more supplies. I doubt most of you are... If you're new in town, that means you've been traveling, which means you've probably depleted your supplies. So you guys should think about getting, take stock of your rations and everything, make sure you got the right traveling apparel and everything. It's important.
I was born here, but I don't live here.
It's important.
Yes, the sentiment between me and Zahn is shared. Born, but don't live.
I was born in
for
different.
money.
Say that again, Nox.
He said I would prepare if I had the money.
I'm also rather low on funds at the moment.
I wouldn't be taking this job otherwise.
Yes, I got stranded here after being denied my payment.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yes, really. I'd love to find him and smash his face in.
Well, who knows? He might be connected to the bandits that we're about to deal with soon. Might find a connection. Who knows? With my experience in Snowshorn, would I know of any places to get really cheap deals or people I could possibly swindle with a mixture of like bargaining and doing like hardcore trading in order to get like a decent amount of like outdoor supplies for like a minor expedition like this in Snowshorn?
You know for a fact, like, any legitimate dealers within the walls, any legitimate shops and traders inside the walls or in Market Way would not deal with you. They know you're a swindler.
Okay.
Damn.
But out here in the Baker's District, it is more possible. But there's also a chance you'll run into some faces that you know that you don't want to run into.
Well, would I know?
There is, however, a shop in Timberview as well, a small general store. Fortunately, that guy also knows you, but have you been to Rivermere in your travels, or no? Is that too far over for you, too far west?
I think he would try to stay as far away from Snowshorn as possible, so I think Rivermere is where he actually lives.
Okay.
And he would act like an actual merchant, not a swindler down there, so he can just not...
Yeah, so... especially with the Mayor Heron Willens, he will be very unhappy if you swindled in his town.
Yeah, it's more so that, like, in Rivermere, Malcolm would probably sell goods that are not perfect, like they're used goods, but they would never be, like, goods that don't work. It's like, they'll probably be... He'll still use his, like, gimmick of making it seem better than it actually is, but it's still a used good. And if in Timberview, he would probably just be like how a typical merchant does, where he like gets the cheaper goods from Timberview to resell at Rivermere or Snowshorn if he ever has to go back there.
Yeah. That means you're also very well aware that Timberview was born out of the fact that when the Age of Renewal started really picking up and trade started opening up with the other nations again, Rivermere could not handle that amount of timber, so some of the people split off from that town and created Timberview. They're sister cities, or sister towns. Neither of them are very big. Rivermere is definitely bigger, because it is a coastal town. It does have a couple docks, but its primary export is currently fishing and textiles from pine forest reed.
Okay.
Which is a hardy, cold weather type of reed that makes fantastic cold weather fabric without adding too much bulk.
So that's Rivermere that does that.
Yes. That is Rivermere that does that. Timberview is the one that does most of the timber work and most of the logging. And they tend to send the logs down that river to Fort Frungal, which is not only a fort as like a line of defense against Zaylor's forces, but it is also an export trade route, seeing as like the whole defense part is currently inactive.
Okay.
Ever since Age of Renewal began. It is a very old fort.
Show that real quick. That's like the fort
It
that's
is-
far down south, right?
Yeah, it is off the map. That is not a focus place, but that's why I have the Sanduria map on. Let me configure it so it's accessible to everybody, so you can reference where you're from and stuff. But yeah, if you go over, you can see Fort Fringall, which is named for Eric Blackscale's father. They send it down that river and over to Fort Fringall. And then it exports out to the various towns around the Sea of Om.
Okay. So with that in mind, based on that experience, would I know that... Would it be easier for me to get, using a tiny bit of my privilege in the Syndicate and the family, to get something from the Beggars District, but risk running into someone versus just getting cheaper prices in Timberview or Rivermere?
Yeah, if you pretend you're still part of the Syndicate, you can. It's not a very nice thing to do, but as long as you're not caught. Right? That's all that matters.
Zahn has a seal of
That's
Syndrome
all
on
that
her,
matters.
A seal of what?
so seal of Syndrome. So if you needed goody two shoes to send for shopping, people probably
That
won't
is
ask.
true.
Can always do that.
I'm also brand new in town.
At this, Zahn just flashes the seal of Syndron, which is the sigil. Let me pull up his thing here. The sigil looks like cupped hands with water in them. It is the symbol of the god of mortals. Basically, the biggest advocate for humans right now is like, look, I'm gonna fix them. Don't worry.
I can fix them.
I can
And
fix
Zahn
them.
wants to help.
Well,
Yeah.
Considering that most of you here are new, I will tell you right now that trying to get supplies while low on funds in the market district, as a testament to my trustworthiness, honest to gods, that it is a bit too expensive. We can try to go to the cheaper district, which is the Beggar district, not too terribly far from right here, since we're like in the middle section of where the districts collide and meet. But
one more thing for Zahn, real quick, is because you do work for Syndron, essentially, you are an advocate for the god, you can go into like Westgate, the Bull area where our the Fall Squire, where the temples are, and you can advocate to the Temple of Syndron there, because Snowshorn does have the largest temple to Syndron in all of Sanduria. And he does frequent that temple, by the way.
Nice. My man.
Yeah, more than any other temple in Sanduria, he frequents that one a lot. So there is a chance to run into him.
Cool. I will keep that in mind.
As he's continuing to explain, he says, I say, the Beggars District is, well, with the less wealthy and the ones that can't afford a lot of things tend to go, and it also has quite a bit of merchandise that is on the lower end, but is still pretty practical in many situations. You got your many tinctures, you got your normal means of food. You got some. He's about to say something else, but then he looks at Ilian and then just got food, really good food there. And
Now I'm curious.
Well, if you're curious, we could definitely go down there if you'd like. But,
No, to what you were going to say.
food.
You know exactly which shelf he should not turn to. It's the one on the left by the door in the window.
There's specific human appetite. There's many grand foods. They're not grand in the Beggars District, but there's quite a bit there that you can get your hands on for a really good price. That's what I was trying to elaborate on. Now, we can go down there, but the problem is that we risk running into the Sithvale Syndicate. They're not terrible, but you don't want to cross them. So we could do that, go down there, get prepared here, or we could go down to Timberview with what we have and get decently priced goods for a small sum.
I do want
How
to
long
point
is
out
the
that
trip to
there's
Timberview?
that, yeah. Timberview is, give me a hot sec. So, in this world, I just want to clarify, it's not a 24-hour day, it's a 28-hour day.
Okay.
I just want to, oh, okay, yeah, it's still 5 feet. Same problem as last night, gotta love it. So there's, up this far north, there's generally probably maybe about 10 to 12 hours during the day of daylight, most of it which the sun is on the horizon. So just to warn you, it does get dark, and we're heading toward Void Nights, which starts tonight and lasts 3 nights, so it'll be very dark at night. None of the 3 moons will be reflecting any light.
Oh
So,
boy.
it gets pretty dang dark out there. Oh, cool. It doesn't show distance on this. Fuck.
He does raise a finger. Or the third option is taking the northern road, straight down, go south, and end up in my town, where I live, in Rivermere. Cheap prices, I can assure you. Pretty decent goods there, of all kinds. Not as big of a town as Snowshorn, but very reliable, and a much safer route in case we don't, come across the bandits down the south road near the Pine Forest. I'm honestly up to, whatever you lot want.
I prefer not to deal with syndicates, but these beggars cannot be choosers at this point.
So either road is windy. The northern road does pass through permafrost and like the snow line. And the bottom road passes through dense forest. So it will take most of the day to get to Timberview taking the south road. In taking the north road, it will take longer because you have to cut across the snow line and then go south through the forest. So most people who tend to take the north road to Rivermere do stop in Bayhearth for the night because it's only about an hour and a half to 2 hours from the split in the road. Though it is very cold. And that town definitely smells like fish.
He does say that and then looks to Mara. You've been to Bayhearth, right? You're from the spine of the world. That's what I recall you saying.
No. This is my first time in the city.
No, this is Snowshorn. I'm talking about Bayhearth.
Yeah? Is Bayhearth not a city?
No, it's a town of, you would know, Malcolm, it's a town of about 65 people.
He says that. Town of 65 people, very small fishing village. If you like the smell of fish, you like the taste of fish, you're gonna like Bayhearth. Surprised, since that's probably the really only town I know of that's that far in the north near the spine of the world.
Oh, well, I'm more from the northeast.
Ah, I see. So that would be a no.
I came in on the road from, I don't remember what it's called now. roll real quick. Oh,
So if you guys
okay,
need any other
Oh, we need to-
information your characters would know, please ask, because you don't know anything
Yeah,
about
I-
this world,
like,
really.
I'm pretty sure there's like a town or a city out to the east, right?
Yes, if you look at the Sanduria map, which is now accessible by you, the closest town to you, other than Snowshorn, would be Farpoint or Icelorn, which are the northernmost towns in all of Sanduria and are even smaller than Bayhearth. Like, Farpoint has about 26 people, and Icelorn about 30. And their main expert is like fish oil.
I came in on the road from, I guess, the Sidron's Rest, I think. You know that one?
Syndron's Rest, yeah.
That's what sounds from.
That's the road I came in on.
Where she lives, rather.
Ah, the northeastern road. I see.
Ah, my home base.
I'm not that far out though. There's a pass leads north, ways far point through the mountains.
Interesting.
Nods along. Well, if we do end up going to the northern road, across the reach, then most likely we'll be staying in Bayhearth, which isn't terrible, but like I said, if you like the smell of fish, you like the taste of fish, and if you like fish in general, you're gonna like Bayhearth.
I'm
Fish isn't bad.
ambivalent to fish.
As am I. A lot of fish here at Snowshorn. That being
Are they good here? We do not have very
Natural
good
when
fish.
you live near water.
Is what
Just kind
good?
of
The
like
fish?
creek fish. Yeah.
It depends on who
All
you
I
get
got
it
back
from.
home is like creek fish. And they're not very good.
Oh, no, my dear. This is ocean fish, sea fish. You get this fish in Snowshorn specifically comes from Blackscale Bay. Quite a large variety, much bigger, much better, much meatier, much tastier, and of course it depends on the cook. But if you go to Bayhearth, then you got the entire Sea of Arm that you're dealing with there, and that's a wide variety. So definitely would prefer Bayhearth fish because they actually know how to cook that stuff. But can't go wrong with Snowshorn cod.
Small towns do it better, in my experience.
He nods. Now, question for you. Do you have a title? Because I see that you have good old Syndron symbol right there. Look at motion Cezanne.
Oh, sorry. Wait, can you run that by me one more time?
Do you have a title?
Well, I'm a member of the Order of the Dove, but I just prefer to be called Zahn Blackbrook.
Well, Miss Blackbrook, considering that lovely symbol you have there, can you do anything with that? Is that like an authority thing? I'm not really familiar with the dove and the serving of the gods, more specifically Syndron, knowing he favors us and all. Not too heavily into the religious side of him, you see.
It's a symbol that my order serves him, and it does come with a variety of perks, like I'm allowed to enter the temple district where Syndron frequents.
Oh. Instead
I
of
prefer not to waste his time if possible, but he's an agreeable enough sort.
do you think that the priests or the monks or whoever runs the temple and its cloisters, do you think that they would be willing to offer you some supplies for a short journey of sorts?
DM?
Yes.
Okay.
100%. And everybody else can go with you as well. People are allowed in the temple districts. People go to the temples of the gods to pray and to like leave messages for the walking gods for like dire situations, like, oh hey, I need this, I need help solving this issue. This is pretty serious. And sometimes the gods, if it's like something that can't be solved by mortal hands, they will show up and they will help to the best of their ability. Because they still have to follow Sothasor's decree, which is don't, like, directly alter the course of history. Let mortals handle major affairs themselves.
Gotcha. Well, I know quite a few of the people down there, and they're a good sort, so I don't see why they would refuse us.
Well, considering that we have 3 Outlanders in our little retinue here, I think they would be more than welcome to help us rather than have the Beggars District take advantage of them. I think they've been taking advantage enough of the city's climate as is. And he smiles very awkwardly to all 3 of the non-humans.
That is true.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if you didn't come across me, you would definitely be taken advantage of someone much more sinister, especially if they're part of the Blackwood family.
They are the lowlives among lowlives around here.
West of the West. And they're the ones that control the Sith Veil. So if you see these very fancy schmancy looking folks that dressed in silver black garbs, wearing some kind of insignia that looks very much like a sort of tree with a dagger through it, try to avoid them. That's my recommendation.
Meanwhile, in chat, Neema's like, oh, who has the softest fur? You do.
So true.
Kibbity.
Kibbity. Big kibbity.
Sindran offers grace to all mortals, so the Temple District is a decent bet.
What were you gonna say, Marie?
I just said kibbity.
Oh.
Kibbity.
So real.
Everybody must say kibbity. Kibbity good.
Kibbity.
Kibbity awesome.
Kibbity bop bop
Big
bop.
Kibbity bop bop bop.
Going to hurt you.
I know you will.
And we just feed into each other and you know it.
Alright, if there were no objections, San would lead the others toward the temples.
And Malcolm would try to steer them away from any Sith Veil enforcers if they start coming across them, like as a precaution.
Oh, and they usually tend to hang out in the alleys because, especially seeing as you're this close to the wall, because Guard Captain Varney and Leaf said that announcement near the wall where you were, because you were hawking your stuff near the wall because the enforcers don't go near there.
Yeah.
So as you make your way around, you do see a couple like in the alley trying to stay out of the sight of guards of Snowshorn. You just like, nope. You just quickly just like look away, try to make sure. Yep. You make yourself way to these grand gates that are about 80 feet tall, and they are currently open. They only close on rare occasions. And if they do close, generally Beggars District has been emptied into the city. It's a bad day, if those gates are closed. So you all make your way in and through the city and into the heart of it. And as you go deeper and deeper into the city, it gets more busy and the streets become more clean and cobbled, all the way to the Falls Squire district, where you see 6 solo temples and 1 larger temple. The largest temple, which is dedicated to the incorporeal gods, the ones that make up the sun, the moons, and the very ground you walk on. And the individual ones are to the corporeal gods, and you can see the sigils of each individual god carved onto the stonework of each individual temple. There's one. It's one of the smaller ones is one with a cauldron held in hand. That is to Achiel, the god of magic and mana, who is not hugely worshipped here because most of the populace is human. But there is a contingent of non-humans that do frequent there because they are capable of talking to him, and he does occasionally come to this temple. The last time he was here that you, Malcolm, would have heard about through rumor was about 4-ish years ago. He does not come often to Snowshorn. Then you got Sindron, which Zahn, you would know he comes to this temple maybe every 2 to 3 months. Because this is where he gets most of his requests from, where he does talk to most people and tries to guide humans back to the light to regain magic. That is the one with the cupped hands with water in them, and you do see like a drip of water coming out of the cupped hands. Another one that is frequented is to Elaine, goddess of knowledge. Her sigil is an open eye over an open book. Then you have Egdon, which is the god of protection. His sigil is a mace over a shield with an open hand and spread fingers behind it. And one of the smaller ones, just slightly larger than Achiel's temple, is to Nifun, which is the god of trade and commerce. His sigil looks like 3 coins falling into a palm. And finally, the medium-sized one is to Zendar, the god of power and will, and also creator of the dragons. His sigil is a multicolored roaring dragon head.
Nice.
Awesome.
But Sindron's temple is the largest out of all of them in this city.
So, just to reiterate, the temples that are in Snowshorn are Sindron, Achiel...
Sindron, Achiel, Elaine, Engdon, Nifun, and Zendar, as well as the one giant one for the incorporeal gods. A special note is Drun is not included in the large incorporeal temple. He has several small ones dotted throughout the city because he is the god of death in funeral rites. He is the only god considered to walk the line both between corporeal and incorporeal, because you do see him when you're on the verge of death in like your last 5 hours of life. Because he will be ready to guide you into the afterlife.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
And he is not seen as a negative god in this world. I just need to clarify to you, he is not a bad god. He is a good god.
Comforting death versus scary death.
Yeah, comforting death. He is a comforting death god.
We pray.
Okay, sorry for the lore dump on you there.
Oh, it's fine. It's useful.
How dare you give us lore in this lore-based RPG?
In a world that you don't understand, but I have all the information for.
So we would be going to the bigger temple, which is the temple to Sindrin.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. I'll let Zahn take the lead then.
Yep. She would
Spotlight on you, Zahn.
She would lead the group to the temple. I feel like people would at least some people would probably know her because she probably frequents this place pretty often.
To do a quick roll here, real quick. See if he is actually here. Because it is getting close to the cusp where he would visit this place. Because I do have it marked in my notes. The last time he visited this place was the end of the last year, in the final month, and it is, yeah, he's slightly overdue. Okay. Don't worry about it. You'll see.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, so
In which everybody in this chat's like, oh fuck, she's up to her shit again.
yeah, we're just gonna keep going through. No, we didn't see any rolls.
Don't worry about it. There.
Nothing's happening.
What
okay.
rolls? What roll? There's no roll there.
Rolls, I never heard of them.
What's going on? What's this thing about rolls? I don't know what's going on here.
A guy
Yes.
walks past holding a basket of rolls and holds them out to you. Roll.
Oh, I don't have any decent money unless
No. It's free today.
Oh, England bless you then, sir. And then he will take the roll and pocket it.
Looks at you kind of fucking weird.
Good day, my friend.
It looks at you, Zahn. You've been in this temple before, correct?
Mm-hmm. Probably multiple times, yes.
Multiple times. He looks at you as like, and you know this person. His name is Endrick. He is a dwarf. He just looks at you like, is this guy okay? He does know I'm a priest of Syndron, right?
The truth is, sorry.
I am wearing the robes, right? I mean, like, I made sure they were nice and clean today. I used a spell to clean them up. I mean,
I
yeah,
don't think
the sigils. Yeah, he looks nervous.
I'm not sure he's quite used to this background.
Excuse me.
Well, he's gonna get a crash course. I'm gonna go hand out these rolls. Any of you want some? Want a roll?
Of course.
He does pass a roll out to each of you. Fortunately for you, Ilian, they are not full biscuits. They are just ordinary rolls.
Every piece of bread, I'm gonna be like,
No, it's just simple wheat biscuits. Wheat from Bullwish. You're fine.
Man is literally beefing with bread right now.
Every fawn beefs with fucking bread.
Jesus. Malcolm's gonna look at the dwarf priest with a little bit of confusion. I understand that you're, a priest to the big man, with the big chapel, the big thing, good old Sindrin. But is it not a normal phrase to say, Ignan
Yeah,
bless you?
it is. No, it is. It's just, this is gonna sound weird. unless you know him. He and Igton kind of have a little bit of a friendly rivalry because, you know, they're both gods.
He
What?
face palms immediately. Well, shit, I didn't read that part of the scripture.
The rivalry is how many blessings either of them get. They're keeping track.
Oh, well, let me
And the loser has to do something.
well, let me make this controversial then. Sindrin, bless you today, good sir.
Great, awesome.
Even
That's
it out.
gonna go right to his head.
Perfectly fine.
He walks out, leaving you all holding a biscuit like, why the fuck was he nervous?
He immediately gives a thumbs up.
Also, Nimma is Seraph of Ington, so Nimma would be aware of this.
Can I get his name? Can I see his name one more time?
Endrick. Endrik. Endrick.
Gotcha.
So we got a kind of a priest of Sindron here, and a seraph of Ington.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
And it's just like, oh wait, that's right. And you both look at each other like, nah, right, they got a little bit going on. Fuck.
Sally just seems to find it more amusing than anything.
Yeah. Hey, look, when you're an immortal god just walking around, you need to have some amusement.
And have hobbies.
Wow.
Okay. And at the moment, you don't see a priest, but you do see the side door cracked. And you do hear, like, hushed voices coming from that door. I will need a instinct roll if you want to try and perceive what they're saying. Critical!
Let's
Maybe-
Oh,
Let me
critical, baby. Anybody else gonna listen in?
No, I respect
The
people.
the biscuit lore should be on the world anvil.
I can't find it.
Okay. Give me a hot sec. It should... I will be able to access it easily. It should be in articles. Oh, I'm still on last night's game. Switching. That explained why I'm like, why am I seeing C. Lachey here? Let's see. View in world. Tell me if you get multipassed, because it is public. You shouldn't get multipassed. Unless you're not a part of the world anvil.
No, I am.
It is in lore.
No, it's multipass! Fuck!
What is going on with World Anvil? This should be visible. I have it public.
It's a draft article.
Hold on, let me undraft it and make it final.
She never published any of this stuff, that's why we never see anything.
All I can see are the gods and the ancestries. That's it.
There's
Shut
also
up.
the timeline.
There, it's published. Refresh.
I thought that was how it was supposed to be.
Me too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, Ilian. Thank
Hi.
you.
What?
Thank you
What'd I
for the
do?
fear.
What have you done?
I'm gonna
What?
use that later. Thank you
Not
so
my
much for the
fucking
gift. So a 20 with fear and a critical. You do see, like, Malcolm, you can hear really well what's going on. you do hear a deeper male voice and what sounds like a female priest talking to each other. And you hear, like, the words when you tune in, "This needs to stay quiet. You can't understand how dangerous it is if it gets out that there might be those guys active in this area." I understand. It's not going to get out. I will not tell the parishioners. It'll be okay. You have my word. But thank you for telling me. I will keep an eye out for that sigil, sir. Whoever this male voice is, she's regarding to him like he's higher up in the ranks. You, Ilian, you do hear the male voice and the female voice, and you do hear, like, sir, and a few of the higher words, but it's mostly hushed whispers, given you guys are still back toward the front. You can walk closer through the rows of pews to see if you can hear more, or even see in through the cracked door.
Yeah, he's not gonna get much closer, just
Okay.
a bit, enough to be like, I'm totally not listening,
Yeah.
but
You
I'm listening.
step a little bit closer. And are you trying to see in through the cracked door from your angle? Just
No,
kind of like
he's
okay.
just listening.
Just listening? All right. I'm not going to be able to make it out to Rivermere anytime soon. As much as it pains me, I have to get back to the rest. Would you make sure that the priest out in Rivermere knows about this? And what symbol to look out for? Of course, I can do that immediately. I will have the elven priest send out a magical message to that priest. I do appreciate it. Malcolm, are you scooching closer, listening to this?
Considering that I got the critical, yes.
Yeah, you move closer. Are you trying to, like, angle yourself to peek through the door and try and see those two?
Yeah, he's trying not to make it obvious, like, it's like, oh, the door's open. What's in here?
Oh, ooh, door's open. Yeah, you're just kind of, like, walking around trying to look like you're taking in the sight of this grand temple, which has about 50-foot high ceilings, arches. You do see some paintings of Sindron. Most of it is his sigil and motifs of the things he cares about, because it can be a little weird to walk into your own temple and see yourself, you know?
Of course.
True.
But it is a very nice temple. It is a well-kept temple, well cared for. And when you do, you see what looks like a human woman, darker skin, kind of curly brown hair, tied back in a ponytail. She is kind of facing toward the door, but does not see you. So she might be at a slightly different angle to where you're hidden just behind the cracked door and can see her, but she can't see you. And
I
you
see them
also...
doing this?
Yeah, do you... Yeah, he's right there. This is the main room. And the door is back next to the altar and is cracked. So he moved up toward the front between the pews to see the crack. And just as you notice, Zahn, you like turn your head while holding the roll. Malcolm, you do see the back of a man's head with light brunette hair. And he is tall. He's about, let me pull up my notes. 6'2". He's a tall man. And he does seem to have a sword on his back and what looks like a hatchet on his hip. And he is wearing simple leathers. almost like he's a hunter. Zahn, do you follow him to try and stop him from nosing on a priest?
She's eventually gonna walk up and just like give him a very disapproving look.
He's like,
And as you go to look at him and grab, you catch a glimpse of the back of that man's head. You're like, oh, oh shit, and you pull him back. You know exactly who that is.
he's like, he immediately, when he feels like he's gotten enough information, he gets pulled back by Zahn as he turns around, and it's like, as he's getting pulled, it's like, what? I'm just looking around. I'm not allowed to look around in this nice place? Is it a crime?
It just gives him like a...
I know, bitch.
You babble a lot.
Saved my life more than once. And he, like, brushes off where she grabbed him. It's like, you always this forceful.
When I notice people eavesdropping when they shouldn't.
Well, just in case you need to know something, there's potentially something going down. Something that you might need to be concerned about. When we're in a not-so-public place, I'll tell you. Free of charge, even. Show that my trustworthiness. He rolls his eyes as he says this, but he's not being a... He's just being a shit. He's being honest, though.
Yeah.
I suppose I'm... what's the word? Fuck. That's why I'm bad at this. Anyway.
Take
Yeah.
your time.
And just as he says that, it's like the door opens. You do hear the creak of the heavy wood door opening, and out walks the man. You look to the man. Your eyes go up to the painting on the wall. You look back to... It's Syndron.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
just eavesdrop
oh.
on Syndron.
You did what now?
I'm so terribly sorry, Your Grace. It's a pleasure to meet you. I didn't do anything in particular. I was just...
I'm not Elaine. Please don't do that.
Very well. How should I address you? It's my first time meeting a god in the flesh. A walking god, no less.
Good
Just
day,
my
man.
name.
Well, Syndron, I was admiring the architecture of your beautiful temple. I must say, your priests and your clerics do a wonderful job keeping it really nice and nifty. Beautiful architecture, like I said. Bless you,
Yeah,
by the way.
creak in the door.
Two things. You realize I can tell when mortals lie because you are my creation, and I can also see people's ancestries.
He immediately glares at him.
He's just staring at you and then just grins. But that's the past. What brings you here?
Yes.
Shoves Zahn forward.
It's good to see you again.
Good day.
What can I help you with?
It's just a matter of this recent job me and this group have taken on. It's to deal with a group of bandits, so I figured that'd be a decent excuse for tough business. I was wondering if...
At least finally somebody's going to handle that. What do you need?
The church could offer a few supplies for us while we make the trek to take care of the troublesome bandits in question.
Of course. I'll go get it. Try not to eavesdrop again. And he walks off.
Zahn just chuckles.
You know, when I'm trying to establish trust, it's usually trustworthy of the other person to look out for the other person's back, even if it's to the so-called god. Appreciate the help, Zahn. And then he goes to sit down in one of the pews, pouting.
Chuckles.
Except Zahn knows you can't lie directly to that particular god when you're immortal.
Yeah, she just didn't bother telling him.
It's like, okay. That's a choice.
She's just smirking at him in amusement.
And yeah, Malcolm, he knows.
Great.
He can see people's ancestry. And I want to note for like the non-humans of the group, he does care about all mortals. He's just trying to bring humans back into the light. He just knows you guys got your shit together. You know, like the disobedient child, you kind of gotta handle them, while the good child does good child things.
Yeah, we're just in a phase right now.
It's fine. You're
Get
in
over
a
it.
phase. I know what I'm doing, Dad.
A work crime phase.
A war crime phase. Yeah, big time war crime phase. Good childing by the door. Yeah, those of you in the back that are non-human are just watching this, and you just watch Syndron walk out. You're like, oh, oh fuck. Mm.
It's just funny. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna wait.
Yeah, good childing by the door, indeed. Yeah, and after like a minute, the priestess comes out and she looks at you. Oh, did Syndron help you, or do I need to do anything?
We're just waiting for supplies for our coming job.
Well, you came to the right place, and he's in a very good mood, so
Good to hear.
he's probably gonna give you a little much in the supplies territory.
He does that.
Unless you did something to piss him off. I hope you didn't.
We'll have to get back to you on that one. Looks towards him.
We shall see.
Oh no.
Yes, my existence pisses a lot of people off. Thank you very much.
Well, it can't be just your existence.
He's
There's gotta
like-
be more to it than that.
He's like in the middle of fishing out a cigarette and he like looks at her. Can I smoke in here?
No,
It's a temple.
it's a temple.
Just sticks it behind his ear.
Besides, Syndron doesn't really like smoking.
You don't say.
Mostly because Nifun does it, apparently.
Yeah, that would do it.
What a shame.
You know that's bad for you, right?
What was that, Marie?
You know that's bad for you, right?
Oh,
There's a lot of things that are bad for you, Miss Mara,
Well,
but
I'm just saying. You don't want to be out in the frozen wastes with a diminished lung capacity.
you also don't want to be out in the waste when you're freezing cold. This keeps you warm. It's just like motioning
No,
to it.
no, it doesn't.
I'm not necessarily sure about that. If anything, what Nifun smokes would keep you warm. It's spice weed. Which is a drug, by the way, guys.
I think
One of the walking gods does
I don't know if
drugs.
you guys know
Dude,
how
he's
that-
one of us.
Sure.
Malcolm immediately smiles. Oh, so you're saying that they partake in a little something now? Interesting.
Mostly Nifun.
They have devices just like you and I.
And coming from, you do hear a door behind you, and with a large bag, sets it down by Zahn. I've smoked spice weed exactly once, and you and your entire family line has held it over my head.
Who is he looking at?
He's
Me?
looking at the priest. He's looking at the priestess.
Zahn smirks towards the priestess, just like,
just-
good job.
She just smiles. Oh well, it's a story that's passed down through the family. We have to keep it alive.
Admittedly, it is pretty funny.
Wait. You're telling me that the god of mortals himself, good old Syndron, had a bad trip?
Wasn't a bad trip.
He's
sounds
trying.
so convincing. He's just like, look, I don't know what Niflin told you guys, but it was a fucking bad trip.
When the straight edge tries weed once.
Who said it was a bad trip? Was it Achiel or was it Niflin?
Hard to say. He's just like doing the typical, I don't know what you're talking about with his hands. Like the looking at the fingernails and then doing it the other way, like a sassy bitch.
Niflin is like, I need to write this down for Igden.
Does the High Priest have a name? Or High Priestess have a name?
Her name's Anira.
Mira.
Anira.
Cool. Thank you.
Whichever it was, I'm sure you're going to give him an earful, sir. He sighs. There's your supplies. It should probably get you to Rivermere and back. Good luck taking out those bandits. They like to hide in that forest. And trust me, I've tried to lure them out to handle them, but I get seen. Nothing shows up.
That definitely explains it.
I'm heading to Bullwish to give Achiel an earful, and he walks out.
Have fun.
Bows to him before he leaves.
He just doesn't pay attention to your bow because you know he does not like that stuff.
She does it anyways. It's like,
Yeah. Just like, haha, take it. Well, that was Syndron.
yep, nice guy once you get to know him.
He's also quite funny. He has this dry sense of humor.
I agree. Something I'd like to think I picked up from him.
Mhm.
Double takes.
Especially, she's from Syndron's Rest, where he tends to reside most of the time.
It's where,
Most of the time.
it's where the headquarters of our order is.
Right.
He spends maybe about 7 months off and on throughout the year there. I'm not at liberty to say where he spends the rest of that time. That's his business.
Indeed.
Well, from what I understand, you're going to handle those Jagged Knife bandits. Good luck.
Thank you, Miss Anira.
I'm sure King Eric will give you a pat on the shoulder if you succeed. She nods. Have a nice trip. And she looks to the door, looks back to you guys. Ing didn't protect you. And she walks back to her office.
England protect you.
Her entire family teases him all throughout history, and he's like, God fucking damn it.
She's a funny one.
Hilarious. So, I want to check the supplies just in case, know what we're working with here. It looks like a lot.
He clearly was not pissed at you guys.
Mr. Syndron is quite generous.
Let me see. Pull up pages here.
Think you can add Avert God's Wrath to your
Averted
resume
gods. Yeah.
It's one thing that doesn't have the wrath on me. That's good. One less thing to worry about. What is in the supply thing? Is it just like typical D&D supplies?
Yeah, it's mostly typical supplies like rations and stuff like that. I'm trying to find the loot table here. There is a singular minor health potion in there. There's rations for each of you for 4 days. And there is also what looks like a note sticking out of a small pouch.
He's immediately gonna take that and read it.
Yeah, it looks... when you pick it up, it feels like a coin pouch, and there is like a little rolled note sticking out of it. And Malcolm just snatches it and picks it up and opens it. And when he opens it and pulls out the note, you look inside. It's just rocks. And the note says, "Got you, Malcolm." He's fucking with you in particular, and I did spend a fear point for that.
He grimaces, and
I noticed this.
before anyone can bother looking over his shoulder to read the note, he crumples up the paper and takes the rocks specifically.
They're just like little pebbles. They're round, so they can be used to like throw on the ground as like hazards. So he wasn't like completely fucking you over. They're kind of like ball bearings, but Sanduria version, which is just smooth stones.
I got supplies. I got rocks.
I got rocks. I thought it was money. But nope, a god played a joke on me. Basically classic dad joke bullshit he just did right there.
He's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You do have supplies. You do find it at the bottom. It is a healing potion, which are not terribly common. You can only particularly get them from High Point, which is where the actual like magic and alchemy shop is situated. It is ran by one individual in particular, an elven man. His name is, I'm pulling up his file. Give me a sec. I gave him a file because he's kind of important for the next campaign. Cathian. An elven man named Cathian. And you turn the bottle over, and it does have CS on the bottom of the bottle itself, just kind of like sparkling with faint arcane magic. So this is a Cathian, Sylvan potion from his shop. If you want, please be sure to note that you each have 4 days of rations and a single minor potion. And Malcolm, note that you got rocks.
I already did.
I trust everything is what we need for the journey.
Seems about right. It's about, it'll take a day to roughly get there, but as he said, it'll be, if we spend a short amount of time on here, then we shouldn't be using this entire pack for the entire journey. At least I think so.
Pack of rocks.
He straps the small, like, bag to his hip. Joke's on you, I can actually get use out of this.
Can I try to figure out if he's been pranked or not?
No, he was pranked. It was clear he was pranked. He's done that shit before to somebody.
I'm sure you could get use out of anything. Say, even a chip, copper, and a used piece of
What is
paper.
One of his famous blessings, I see.
Did you just make a SpongeBob reference?
Wait a minute.
Take it away, Petty! Well, now that you mention it, I
Alright.
could use them if I'm very lonely. Could be my friends for all you know. Being very sarcastic.
Telling me they're not already.
Not currently. I don't have a chip, or a piece of paper, or a copper piece. Smiles.
Figured a smart man like you would have a lot of friends.
You think? And he starts walking out the temple.
You think? And I'm done.
Yazan would lead the others out as well. Onward to adventure.
You make your way out through the winding city. And what you do as you see leaving the temple, you do see Syndron over at Ingden's temple pulling a pouch out from under his armor and setting it behind the foot of the statue of Ingden. Then turning and walking away with a smirk.
Does it look like the same type of pouch that I have?
No.
Interesting.
It's it's smaller. It's almost like a little tiny palm pouch. But it does look like it has something in it.
Calling me curious, but I'm not going to leave a blessing from a god to a god. Look at it.
You gonna go and try and look what's in the pouch?
No, he's not going to.
Okay.
Tom would stop you anyway.
You think it's a prank, Zahn?
Knowing Master Syndron for as long as I have, most likely.
Well, no point in getting rid of the little prank wall then. Been through a couple of those myself. They're pretty nasty.
And Nima, you just see this and you're like, oh no, where's the popcorn? You gotta come back. Actually, let's see. This is particularly for Nima and Zahn. Let me see what kind of role this is since I'm still learning it. Possibly Mara too, because you are from a conclave in the mountains, and I would assume there is some involvement with following the gods there too. Am I correct, or am I wrong in that?
I was kind of picturing more just like an isolated mountain village. Maybe there's some rare resource up in the mountains that makes it somehow worthwhile to live out there. I wasn't thinking like monastery vibes so much.
Okay, so not God related. That's I was asking that because you may be involved in the role too. If your little village had some involvement with the gods of one of them, whether it be corporeal or incorporeal.
Mm-hmm.
So the role I want you two to do is a knowledge roll. This is to either analyze or comprehend what that was, what he's up to, and why would he leave it there now when Ingden's clearly not around?
I will roll.
With hope. Give yourself a hope. And another with hope. So also give yourself a hope. Easier for Zahn, but you both can quickly figure out if he is leaving something kind of in the open and just shoved behind the boot of the statue, Ingden's probably due within a couple days.
That ought to be amusing.
So if you
If
make it
only-
back, you might see that.
I hope we get back in time to see the outcome of that.
Likewise.
All right. You guys after seeing that, you make your way out of the city.
As they're leaving the gates, making sure that none of the Sithvale are watching them. So when they finally leave, when they get to the crossroads, like right outside the village, or not the village, the city, so, he looks to the group. All right. So, like I said before, the south road is a little quicker. Not by too much, but it'll get you directly to the path to Timberview, but more than likely we'll be coming across the Jagged Knife bandits for sure, because they patrol the roads, or rather the outskirts of the roads along the Great Pine Forest, since that's their territory. But if we want to go for the longer, safer route, despite our numbers, we can take the northern road and we'll end up in Rivermere. However, we'll still have to rest probably around Bayhearth, like I was telling you, the fish village. And he like motions to Mara as he says that's a reminder. And the road to Bayhearth is that way, and he points to basically in this direction. And then the road to Timberview is that way, and he points south. So, which would you lovely fellas and lasses prefer?
I'd prefer to get my X-Blade or my hoofs.
Noted. He's taking out a journal as he's writing stuff down. Stares at you silently.
Everybody just stares at everybody awkwardly.
Well, not everyone at once.
Personally, the more troublesome bandits we take out, the better, in my opinion. But I guess not everybody has the training for that.
I'm of agreement. I'm in no mind to start playing it safe now.
He's like pulling at the collar of his shirt as everyone's kind of voting for fighting the bandits. Okay, and you, Mara, do you have any thoughts on this?
Isn't the whole point of this to go fight the bandits? That's why you dragged me into this, isn't it?
Well, if we want to take the direct route, sure. But I just want to remind you all that, if we go through this and don't have a place of a rendezvous, we will probably head directly into the harder stuff, which, very much might end in our demise, which I'm not about. I don't want you all getting killed either. But, you know what? If you're all confident in your abilities, then I'm confident that we can do this together as a team, for sure. South Road it is. Shit.
What's the matter, Swindler? Can't take care of yourself?
Don't call me that, first of all. My name's Malcolm. Second of all, well, I'm not going to call you Fawn. I'm going to call you Ilian. That's just rude.
You've never called me by my name until now.
I called you by your name in Snowshorn, because you gave it to me, finally.
You did not. Carry on.
He like he does that like thing when someone gets interrupted and he licks his lips a bit. Okay. And he purses his lips back like he's about to fucking like he's about to blow up.
Like sucking your teeth.
Yes. But like worse.
Mm.
You know what? If you're so sure of yourself, let's take the South Road. Since you want to prove a point, let's take the damn South Road, all right? I can handle myself in the fight.
I'm proving nothing. You seem
I
nervous.
don't know if that's the greatest idea.
Oh no! It's perfectly fine since we're all so sure of ourselves in combat and we can totally handle ourselves, Ilian. Yeah, is that
Suggest
better?
You lose the attitude.
Malcolm, if you truly do not wish to go that way, you can say so.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Apparently, trying to sell goods in Snowshorn gets you on the wrong foot with people, but it's fine. It's fine. Perfectly fine.
Prefer if our rational minds were not taken over by personal hostilities.
Oh, me personal hostility? I don't have any personal hostilities, none at all.
You're getting agitated.
You were quite convincing as you said that.
Thank you. I'm very convincing. He looks pissed.
Is there an issue?
I'd be concerned.
No issue at all, Ilian. Let's go south. Like you said, prove a point. Let's get this
I'm
done.
not proving a point, Malcolm. I am asking you if you are sure in yourself. It is not my fault if you take that as an offense.
Oh, it wasn't the fact of the question. You called me a damn swindler.
As if you're not?
The point of the matter is, I'm a merchant. I sell products. You didn't like what I was selling, and then you insult me, and then all this stuff happens. I'm trying to make amends, and then you insult me. What am I supposed to think here?
I see no making amends.
The glare intensifies.
It sounds like
Let's just get the job done.
Very well. Since you're so inclined to lead.
I'm not. I'm giving advice and suggestions. You all want to go south. Let's go south.
The spice.
I don't know. I feel like you kind of have, a point. And maybe we should go north and get those supplies.
What supplies do we need?
Well,
we just get supplies.
We got supplies from the
how many of us have weapons?
Holds up his bow.
Son holds up her greatsword, or points it on her back.
Okay, well that's fair actually. Malcolm, do you
Nina
have a
holds
weapon?
up her hauled axe and stomps her hooves.
The bag he had slung over his shoulder opens, and he pulls out a crossbow, and then he also motions to the small, little dagger on his hip.
Okay. I don't have a bow, like a ranged weapon. I would be more comfortable. I think
My apologies, but I'm not quite sure how magic works. Do they not have staffs or something to focus? That sort of thing?
I'm not that great at magic.
Is there nowhere in the city we could get one?
Okay, it's fine. Let's just. I'll be fine.
If you are not confident in your abilities, I would prefer you become confident. Do you need a bow?
It's fine.
Very well, then I see no reason to take a detour and gather some more supplies.
I suppose not.
All right. After a nice little tense moment there and a little bit of trepidation, you guys move south into the forest. I'd say right about, you were told at the split that leads down to Fort Frungal, and Timberview is where they generally like to attack, in that area specifically. Because if it goes to Timberview, it is basic supplies. If it goes to Fort Frungal, they're getting big stuff. Because Timberview tends to send the timber down the river. So
Malcolm would warn the party that one of the biggest ambush spots is coming up. Keep your head on a swivel.
I forget. Is it the Mr. Big Bad? I don't remember who I'm acting as bait for.
A big
you're
elf.
acting as a big elf dude.
Okay.
Don't know his name.
Who is this elf? I didn't write it down.
We don't know his name. He's just the leader of the Jagged Knife Bandits. And he's
Okay,
known
that's all I
for doing all that stuff to the extreme.
Okay. Wow, Foundry notes suck. Don't do that to me.
Foundry being a pain in the butt.
Holy shit, I hate this app.
What, Foundry or this tabletop?
What the fuck?
Be right back.
Okay, that's weird. No, the tabbing in my notes was really weird. I couldn't figure out how to untab it. It was very unintuitive.
Okay. So, now's the time to discuss your plan. How you're going to approach this, draw him out, ambush him when he tries to ambush you, or just walk straight into it.
Are we operating under the assumption that
Who has a plus
Like-
1 or plus 2 in presence? No, instinct.
I have a plus
I have a
one?
plus 2.
I have +1.
Okay. You three go ahead and roll for perceiving or sensing. Okay, 11
you,
with fear.
Ilian.
Ooh.
18
Oh.
with hope, and a 15 with hope. Okay. All right. So, the person who perceives this the best is both Nima and Mara. Ilian, you start looking around, and, you know, Misha likes your attention. You do hear the sounds of the forest, but Misha just gets in your way and starts purring loudly and rubbing on you. Nima and Mara, you are looking out ahead and into the trees. This part of the forest is the thickest part of the forest. There is some very, very tall ancient trees in this place. And when you look amongst, like, into the forest itself, among, like, the trees below the canopy, it gets pitch dark in there. It is oddly spooky. But as you get closer and closer to the split the road, and you can see it just ahead, there's a sign that says Fort Frungal and points to the southwest, and one that points straight to the west for Timberview and to the north for Snowshorn. Nima and Mara. Mara, you're looking toward the south and looking toward the Timberview Road, but Nima, you're looking all around into the tree line. It is dark out there. And then you hear, amongst the sound of, like, pine needles and birds, you do hear a faint crack of a branch, probably in this area down here, this part of the forest, which is a bit more sparse and doesn't get pitch black.
I'm gonna be honest, Mara's probably quite disoriented in the forest. Like,
That is,
she's
yeah.
seen trees before, but never anywhere approaching this density and with
Yeah.
much wildlife. So she's probably
And
pretty overwhelmed as we're walking.
yeah, the northern part of the spine of the world, particularly where you're from, generally is beyond the tree line. Like, I'm not talking like elevation, I'm talking the northern tree line, where trees just stop growing because it gets so cold.
Mhm.
In like the tree line is probably a little above the map. Like if you look at the map of Sanduria, you can see that the tree line ends just north of Blackscale Bay. Because you can see like faint, like snow-covered trees, and then it just ends. So, in your little village, you may see one or two like very small spindly trees, like like bristlecone pines out in the Great Basin here, kind of like that. But they don't get like these trees. A lot of these trees are upwards of 150 feet tall. They are huge trees. Think like a entire massive forest of sequoia redwoods and bigger. This is an immense forest. And like Malcolm and Zahn, you would know that there are stories around this forest. Tall tales related to things seen in the forest. One of them being the cloaked woman of the forest. She's seen walking among the trees on moonless nights, just going through, and people may or may not have gone missing. Strange creatures that don't seem to exist on Sendoria have been seeing in those, but it could just be, the fact that it's so dark in the canopy. So, never know.
As we're approaching this like crossroad that leads both to the fort and to Timberview, examining it a little further, before they get even like, how far would you say we are like right now from here to our token?
Probably about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. So Malcolm is like thinking as he's looking between Zahn and Ilian specifically. Alright, so if we're going under the pretense that this the elf dude is gonna be here, the elf leader, then most likely what we'll need to do is we'll need to find some brush to hide in. Well, Ilian, since we don't really have much else of a plan, you would have to go out while we're nearby, and when he makes himself known, most of the attacks are going to be focused on the elf guy. I definitely wouldn't underestimate him, because according to what I know, which is a fair amount considering my time around here, he is a formidable opponent, considering he's part of many of the raids himself, and he's takes a lot of the better looking stuff for himself. So, unless you have a better idea, that's the best thing we got right now.
I've been mentally preparing.
Are you certain you wish to go through with this?
Yes.
I will do my best to protect you in your charge.
If it comes to the point, we shall see. But protect Misha over me, if you can. But I am confident it will not come to that. Before you give away our whole plan to the woods, you said the fork ahead is where they like to ambush, correct?
He nods. Perfect spot between the ford and Timberview that it's kind of a blind spot, so it's perfect for them.
Very well. I suggest, therefore, that I go forward on my own, and you follow a ways behind, so it's not obvious I'm part of a group.
About 10 or 20 paces?
Perhaps. But if we are walking into an ambush, be aware they will also be hiding.
Oh, no doubt.
Would not want you to choose the same spot as they.
He points over to where the darker area of the forest is compared to the clearing that is down south. If I had to take a wise guess, which I usually do, most likely they'll be attacking from the darker parts of the pine forest, so keep your head on a swivel, but expect it coming from the north.
He does have a strategic advantage.
Lovely.
Where I am not looking, Misha will be. We will be fine. Make sure you are not caught.
Yes, of course. Oh, and the alien. If something does happen to you, you want us to save Misha, what do you want us to do with her?
Should it come to the point where I am incapable of going forth?
Where's Cinder? Yeah, I need to look at the map.
I would say, Ilian, you would know the stories about Drun. Do you want to look around, see if you see him?
I would like to answer the question before that, but yeah. I will have a look around after. Oh shit, I lost it. Okay.
Our home is in Tula,
Where?
in a city called Yurin. If you can take her there, I would be in your debt. But anywhere near Tula, and let her be free. If she will.
Understood.
Very well.
But it will not come to that, I assure you.
And he kind of like roughs up his armor a little bit, and then walks a few paces ahead of everyone and has a look around to see if he can see anything.
First off, you do not see Drun. And Drun, from stories, is an tall individual in a black cloak carrying a lantern. You don't see him. So, hooray for that!
No bad omens.
No, I ain't dying in the next 4 hours, at least.
Oh god.
Okay. Do you
So-
want me to roll something to see if I can like see an ambush
Yeah.
set up nearby?
Yeah, roll instinct.
Cool. Experiences. What does that do?
That's if you use them, you can use a hope to spend them, and based on your character's like background stuff, you can use that in a roll.
Yeah, if your experience fits said.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Where's there a +2?
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
spend a hope to use them, though. That's the caveat.
Thank you
Yeah.
for not rolling a fucking fear again. I'm on a roll with
Rats.
that.
Uh,
Hey, you have 5. You don't need any more.
I have 7 more empty friends there.
No.
Yeah, they can say empty.
Sounds good to me.
All right. You look around, and that forest is dark. I mean, the forests of Tula can get pretty dark at night, but it's broad daylight. And the deeper that you look into that forest, it becomes pitch black like a moonless night.
Ooh.
But without stars. That is a dark forest in there. But you don't see where the ambush is next to you. It is likely ahead of you.
Cool. Yeah, Ilian's gonna like rough himself up. He's gonna weaken his posture like a lot.
Okay.
Make himself look weak as opposed to Misha. He's trying to be like a good bait target.
Fair enough. You updated your token, so I'm fixing your token on the map. Oh, it doesn't want to fix. Okay.
Oh.
Whoa. I have to edit prototype. Give me a hot second. On both yours and Misha's. Prototype token. Appearance. Paste. Update. Let's see if that fixed it. Hey, that fixed it. Okay, Misha, your turn. Copy. And then prototype token. And paste. Because it was showing the old one where it was just the image, no border.
Big
It was freaking me out. Big Misha.
Holy shit, she's huge.
God, that's terrifying. Okay, so you move out ahead. And by this time, I am going to go ahead and move you to scene. JPEG map.
Get some pages up. There we go.
And in this area, as you step away from the deeper parts, you do see that the trees sparse out a little bit. The green grass looks more vibrant. And some of the trees in the south end of Zofa's Reach are beautiful pink-petaled trees. They're gorgeous trees. And there's a little babbling creek next to you. And by this time, you are close enough to hear you two go. And stepping out from the trees, probably within far range of you, if it will actually move the second token, please. It doesn't want to move that token. Okay, then you don't get to exist, the other one does. You see two men in hoods, human men in hoods come out. Vaughn, come here a sec. I want to talk to you about something. There's an issue on the road up ahead.
Ilian looks up and like gets a doe-eyed look on his face. Whoops, that's a ruler. Approaches Misha.
Okay. And you guys are watching this from back near the deeper part of the woods as he approaches Malcolm. You're like, that's them. They're being asses.
He'll like tap each of the people of his party members like on the sides and points over. That's them.
One of the huge trees fell on the road to Timberview. We could get you around it, but we have to go into the forest. We found a pathway through earlier if you're willing to come with us.
Oh, that'd be no issue, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Come on. now would be the time for you guys to attack, and you do have surprise on them. So obviously you definitely get the spotlight.
All right. Well,
Whose turn is it? Who's going first?
I think you should go first since you're right there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This might be bad for me.
We will see.
if Zon got the signal, she would straight up just go for it.
Let's see. I need to look at the fucking longbow because it's not giving me the item details.
Yeah, I'd say
I would have hit the dice button.
Alien first, Zon second.
No, it's not going to tell me.
I'm definitely gonna have to review the combat review, Emily.
Yeah. So how this works is because you guys have spotlight first, you choose who goes first. Yet don't worry about the name of you guys. It's fine. It's fine. Totally not player 1, player 3, Marie version 2, Crim version 2. And Nox. It's okay. I'll fix that later. So now you need to decide who gets to go first, and we're saying Nox is going to go first. So Nox has the spotlight currently. And you guys will talk amongst yourself as to who would go next once I decide that Ilian and Misha are done with their thing. Does Misha get her own turn, or is she on your turn?
Let me
Flipping player 3.
look. I'm not actually sure. Oh, I gotta turn off the fucking pan. Don't drag me. Stop.
I'm dragging
Okay, there we
you.
No draggy bitch.
Companion.
Last time I checked, I think the companion goes on the ranger's turn.
I don't know. I have to look.
Is there an extension, I believe?
I don't know.
Hi, Pat.
Classes. Can I please? There we go. Ranger. Okay. You choose a beast from ranger and a companion who has find experience. Attacking with your companion. When you commit. Okay, that doesn't. That's not helpful. Daggerheart. When you command your companion to attack, they gain any benefits. Okay, but when do they go? Okay. Considering there's no like initiative, I'm assuming that she just goes with me.
Yeah,
So
it sounds like it.
yeah. So I don't get any like penalties for close range with a bow, do I?
It should be marked on
Um,
your weapon. If it doesn't say it, then you don't have one.
It doesn't tell me. It just says my range is very far.
Okay, then you don't.
Yeah, it's very loosey goosey with weapon rules, unless it specifically says it. Like you have a negative to it, then you can just basically do what you want.
Okay.
Okay. Which one are you shooting? I think targeting works still. Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Ilian is gonna pull out his bow and shoot at that guy.
Okay.
And
You go ahead and roll your d12s.
there we go. Come on, Ilian, don't fuck this up.
Hey, there we go.
A 17 with hope, so do mark a hope. Let's see. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh.
Oh, I forgot my dice look like that.
Oh. 9 damage. Okay, that is a minor, so he does take a hit point and he goes down instantly. This is a minion.
Okay. I can't see his health
Yeah.
state.
Yeah, because I did it on his sheet. I'm a dumbass.
Nah.
There you go. And you shoot him in the back, and he drops forward. This guy turns to you. You have a chance to do something else before he reacts to you.
I think at the same time that Ilian pulls out his bow, Misha is gonna meow and
Okay.
attack him.
Okay. Get him. Get it, Misha.
Go, Misha.
Oh, no.
Misha. No.
Uh-oh.
Still hits, but with fear.
Okay.
Which means I will get a spotlight.
Where is your damage? Get him. Yeah, Misha.
Yeah.
And he does go down. Oh. Oh god, I'm fucking up again. I'm so used to D&D numbers. And he just drops dead. Oh, right. No wonder they're going invisible. I'm hitting the wrong fucking thing. Well, there is no dead marker for this. So, yeah, I guess turning them invisible does do that. Whatever. And now it is my turn. And at this, we're going to have shooting from the trees. I think this is, yeah, regular bandit coming out of the trees. He can move to here. So I need to put him on the turn list. It's currently his turn. And I am going to go ahead and spend another fear point for him to get right up in your face. And who wants the spotlight?
Points at Zahn.
Yeah.
Okay. Zahn, you have spotlight.
All right.
You watch as he and Misha take down these two, and another bandit coming running out of the trees for him.
All right. Am I allowed to like run at the bandit?
Yes.
There is no distance thing. It's just narratively
Okay.
how far away they are, which, keeping questions, so how far away is Ilian from us distance-wise?
Ilian is very far.
All right. I don't see anyone yet. I guess I'll keep moving.
You do see a bandit and two dead bandits right here. I'm actually going to uncover them so you guys can see them.
My hard work.
But they
So-
are dead, so I'm taking them off the turn order.
All right. These two are dead. Okay.
Mhm.
Then I will stroll up to.
We will go ahead and use the prone marker for their dead bodies.
Quickly dashes
guess
out of the trees where she was hiding
Mm-hmm.
to protect.
Just as this guy runs up, you come dashing out of the trees. I'll allow you to have one more action because that is quite a distance to run.
All right. Action. I just do like an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. One attack. Oh. Let's do.
Nice.
Okay, 14 with hope on that guy. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okey doke.
And also mark your hope off.
Mark hope off. I mark it off, so I turn it off.
No, add another
No,
one.
you give yourself another hope.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That is 10 points. That is a major damage, so he takes 2 damage, or 2 hit points off. Okay. I can't remember if that does like a stress or anything at major damage.
No, it does not.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pass the spotlight to the next person. Mara, Nima, or Malcolm.
I'm
Who's
choosing.
next?
I'm choosing to go last.
Okay. So, Mara or Nima? Which one wants to go next? Nima? Okay.
Nima's the centaur.
Yes.
Can I ride Nima into battle?
Let's go!
Yeah,
If she allows it.
I 100% allow it.
You would be a very weird centaur to allow people to ride you like a fucking horse. Because, like, it's kind of culture to be like, that's insulting.
I think it's one of her experiences.
But it's up to you.
actually.
You are Wanderborn, so you
It's
don't have
efficient.
the same societal standards as the rest of your people.
It's a mission. Let's go.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Okay? So you both are going to ride into battle. Whee! There we go.
She hops off once we get there and almost fucking falls on her face.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm okay.
I'm gonna say the action of having Mara climb on you and then ride over and her jump off will be the entire thing because that's moving two people forward and it takes a little bit of time to do all that. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to Malcolm.
He's gonna run up to.
He's gonna run the other direction back to Snowshorn.
No.
I'm going home.
He's gonna run up a decent distance away, and like when he's running, he's like huffing and puffing. He's like, I am not made for this shit. And as he gets like a, as he gets to
Distant
a decent distance,
Syndron voice. Smoking is bad.
I told you so.
He slides to a stop, seeing that this might be a good enough distance, and he aims the crossbow with practice because he's had to use this before, and he's gonna try and attack the bandit that's attacking Ilian.
Okay.
This fucking through alien.
Fear. No, I'm kidding. Oh, okay. I'll take it. But it does hit. It does hit.
Okay. Nice.
2 points, so that's one hit point off.
Just
Okay.
hits him in the shoulder.
And goes to me, and I am gonna go ahead and spend 2 fear to call the rest of them out. And you seeing this and seeing a bunch of you, ambush! Kill them all! And you see 4 more coming out of the trees, and that will be my turn because I spent 2 fear to pull all of them out. Who wants to go?
I can.
And instantly
Yeah,
you
hook 'em up.
recognize this guy as the one on the back of that paper. That is the elf right there.
I can go if anyone.
Wait, which one's the elf? I missed it. I didn't see.
This
Oh,
boy.
okay. Yeah, go ahead, Zong.
Cool. Smack the guy again. The bandit again with my great sword.
Five with hope. That misses.
God dang it.
But you do get a hope. So that's
pretty
good. And don't forget, you can two of you can spend hope to do something together. Okay?
Yes, the tag team option, which whoever declares it, they would lose that for the session, but the other person does not. It's just whoever you're doing it with.
Yeah.
It's basically advantage, but you guys are doing like a team thing.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Ooh.
Okay. So, yeah,
Can our
who wants...
turn end on a miss?
Yeah, turn ends on a miss. So I am going to go ahead. I don't know why they still have eyes, them invisible on the turn order when I uncovered them. I'm going to go ahead and spotlight this guy and have him run in to here. Is there like a wall there or something? No. Okay. That was weird. And that I'm not going to spend any more fear, so we're going to go ahead and pass it back to you guys. Who wants to go?
Can I go?
Go ahead.
You want to go?
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like almost duck to the side. Like I don't quite remember how the action stuff works.
So each thing you do is an action. Moving is an action. Making an attack is an action. That sort of thing. So my philosophy is I don't take spotlight away after just moving. So basically minimum of 2 actions is what I'm going for.
There's no real action economy in the game. It's just whenever you want to finish doing your narrative spotlight.
Yeah. When you're done doing whatever you're doing within a reasonable amount.
Okay. So I'm kind of gonna duck around Ilian and get a clear line on the guy. I'm basically like, oh shit, that's the guy. I gotta get him.
I gotta get him,
I'm
man.
going to unleash chaos.
Oh boy.
Okay, so let me explain what using magic looks like in this world. For most people who don't have a focusing item like a staff, they have to trace the sigil of the magic in the air and tap it to make it unleash. Because you're essentially tracing the sigil to tap into the ley lines and pulling it into the spell and unleashing it at the person. So you just come around and you trace this in.
Oh no, I have a staff.
Oh, okay. You have a staff, so you can just basically point the end of the staff at them and cast it. But when you're doing it with just your hands, you have to trace the sigil of the spell in the air. All right. Are you aiming for big dude?
Big dude.
Okay, that matches. Go for it. Roll damage.
Ooh, baby. No. Yes.
10. That is.
I see 0. I'm like, oh no.
That's a major damage. So that's 2 hit points off of him.
Her magic is fire themed.
Okay.
I swear I'm not a pyromaniac. It's just because it's cold where she comes from.
I am.
Yeah. So when you unleash chaos, you're tapping into elemental magic, and you send a streak of fire out past everybody and into the chest of that elf.
I look absolutely shocked that I actually hit him.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna call that there.
Okay.
She's just staring at him like, oh shit. I hit him.
You're just surprised as somebody else takes the reins, so who wants to go now? And Nox, you are capable of going again, so you know.
Yeah, no.
May I go next?
Sure.
So that was
Yippee. I'm gonna move around the 3. Hello, good sir. I'm gonna attack you.
Hello, good sir. Fucking die.
Right, Noah's gonna have her hauled axe up and swing at his
Okay.
shoulder.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what you get. Ooh, 16 with fear. It does hit, but something is going to happen. So go ahead and roll your damage. Okay, that is 6 points of damage. That is a minor wound. So... So it counts it a little weird. You're not counting down hit points, you're counting up in this system.
I get a hope, right? Because I rolled with hope.
Yes.
Is that,
Yes,
how that works?
you get a hope. With that fear, he is going to immediately retaliate on you and attack you, Nima. That is the with fear part, is you hit him and he's immediately going to come in with his club and whack you. Ooh. Does a 14 hit? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 8 damage. So how this works is you need to look at your minor, major, and severe. If it matches your major, the 8, that means it's a major wound, and you take 2 to your HP.
As a note as well, make sure that if you have armor, that it is equipped. Otherwise, that will not be added to your evasion counter or your armor slot counter.
And you can spend an armor slot. So you see armor slots there? To reduce that by 1, you can spend 1 armor slot to reduce it down to 1 hit point taken away.
Okay. Then I'll do
So-
that.
Only remove 1 hit point then. There you
There
go.
we go.
This system's kind of cool. I'm loving it.
It's very interesting, yeah.
Okay.
In a positive way.
Who wants the spotlight? So he retaliated right after. Who wants the spotlight?
I guess I could go next.
Okay.
So, he's like... It's like not a hard crossbow, so he's like manually reloading it with his hand. And he's doing... He's gonna move closer because he sees the bandit leader in the back.
Yeah.
I want to do 2 things. First, he's going to take another pot shot at the guy that's directly in front of Ilian if he's not dead. He's still alive, right? This one?
Yeah. Anybody with the falling person is dead.
Gotcha. Alright, so I will roll to attack him then.
Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh. It still hits, but it's with fear.
Okay. God, really? Fuck. Okay.
4, so that is a singular hit point. Off. So.
And I believe you take the spotlight, but then after that it would come back.
Yeah.
Because I have one more thing I want to do.
Yes. Let's see. This guy, for years, the bandit leader is going to move to here, and I am going to spend that fear to have him, let's see, throw his javelin at Nima.
He's putting the group between him and me. He knows I'm the real threat.
You saw you using magic. Oh.
So one of my things is I can if an ally within close range takes damage, I can mark a stress to take the blow myself.
That's 14. So that is, I think, for you a severe, which is 3.
Can I use
You can
this?
mark off another armor slot to reduce it by 1.
Hold on.
Huh?
Siren wants to do something.
Yeah, because I have. Let me send it to chat first.
Who's already sent?
I have a thing here.
It
Okay.
actually does not hit my severe. My severe is 16.
Oh, okay, so you're just major.
Yeah.
An ally within very close range would take damage. You can mark a stress to stand in their way and make yourself the target of the attack instead. When you take damage from this attack, you mark any number of armor slots. So yeah, you can do that. You can rush forward in between, and you can take that hit. I need you to mark a stress and either take the 2 damage or mark off 1 or 2 armor slots to reduce.
Alright,
So if you mark off 2 armor slots, you reduce it to 0, but if you mark off 1 armor slot, you take 1 damage.
I will I will reduce 1 armor slot and take the damage.
Okay. And now we'll pass it back to Malcolm.
And seeing that the bandit leader now moved and attacked Nima and Zahn took the bait, he's actually gonna move a tad bit further to get in his line of sight, and start, like, making gestures at him as he says, "Hey, so you're the leader of the Jagged Knife Bandits, huh? You looked a lot prettier on the wanted poster." And he's going to use Enrapture.
We're very well aware of you.
Damn right you should be, and you're gonna know me in hell, too!
Okay.
And,
So that played into one of my experiences as well. Post it.
Okay, Enrapture. Go ahead and make a spellcasting roll against the target within close range. On success, they become temporarily enraptured. While enraptured, a target's attention is fixed on you, narrowing their field of view and drowning out any sound but your voice. So seeing as this is flavored for him to not be magic, his insults and gestures are making him angry and focusing on him. Like, I'm gonna fucking come to you.
yeah, he does like
Whoa.
he does the arm gesture. It's basically the 2 arms crossed, which is the fuck you sign.
Yeah.
And on top of that, because he's trying to get the attention away from Zahn, I also want to spend a hope to use my Watch Your Back experience.
Okay. Show me Watch Your Back, please.
I just posted it. Paranoid to a fault, life of crime family, well known at that. Made him aware of his surroundings, make him perceptive. He will do his best to make sure that something does not come to bite him in the back or anyone else he cares about in the ass, which in this case is having the big bad get focused on Zahn, who took quite a hit from him.
Okay.
So can I add that?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Sick. Amazing.
Ooh, but with fear. It is a miss, too.
That's very unfortunate.
I'm good. He takes his knife and he motions it across his neck. I'm gonna kill your friends first for that one. Hey, I'm gonna give it to Nox because he hasn't gone in a while. Is that all right, everybody?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
No,
by all
fuck you,
means.
Nox.
Yes, first lie on to.
No, fucking sit there, get wrecked.
No, you're watching, asshole.
Twiddling my fucking thumbs over here.
Yeah.
So
Get
I have
wrecked.
a question about Hold Them Off. I'm posting it in chat. I don't know why it's just playing as Misha. Oh, I ever selected. Oops.
Spend 3 hope when you succeed on an attack with a weapon. Use the same roll against 2 additional adversaries with that within range of that attack. So say if you attack this person here, you can and say this guy and the boss are in range, you can also throw it at them. Or up to 2.
Does that... By in range... That...
What is your weapon's range?
Very far. So I can just, like, triple shot 3 people, essentially.
When you make an attack weapon, use that same roll against 2 additional adversaries. So you roll once, and it also goes to the other 2.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a cool ability.
Yeah.
That really is.
I literally had no idea what it was until, like, right now.
Amazing.
Right, let's see. Let's see if this works.
Mara's like, what? What? Why is he yelling at him?
Why is he yelling? I do want to know, that is, like, I don't know how best to indicate, like, inside thoughts, but that's an inside thought. But she's, like, looking at him funny. And by
I
inside
see. You're
thought, I
using
just mean
at-risk.
a
You're
thought.
using
He's
at-risk.
thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Still player 1.
Haha, player 1. I'm gonna...
Okay, player 1.
Try to...
Which one were you targeting? Big guy?
No, this one.
That is a miss, but you do regain a hope.
Fuck.
And yeah, I think it just misses all the way around. Yeah.
Well,
they're
no,
all above
'cause
difficulty 11.
I'm not using it because it's when you succeed on an attack, I have to succeed to use it.
Okay.
So I don't burn it. Okay. With that,
I am
can
going.
Misha have a turn?
Yes, Misha can still have her turn because I'm considering it simultaneous.
Okay. She... I'm so used to seeing health states.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Pounce
this
right up to
system
this
doesn't have
guy.
that. Okay.
I can't find anything in this game.
I will say, if you do take down the leader, you will probably break the spirit of everybody else here. 22 with hope. That hits.
Hell yeah.
Well, Misha can hit, not me, apparently. At least for right now. Come on, Misha.
Misha's a good girl.
Yeah,
4, so that is 1 damage.
Oops. Forgot to target Mr. Guy. Whatever.
Just to remind you, it might fuck you up, but you count upwards on health with this system, not down.
Yeah. It's like counting how much damage you've taken rather than health points you've lost.
Yeah.
How many hits you've taken.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I can take 6 punches to the teeth before I die.
That 6th one, it's just instantly fatal. It's...
Okay, so it's going
Stay safe, folks.
to pass to me because Eunox missed.
Yeah, dude.
And
See, this is why we don't let you play.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? He's gonna move up and he is going to attack the kitty cat.
Not my
No! I don't know if I could use this ability again.
I can though. I also grab the I am your shield. I'm gonna use I am your shield for Misha.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Maze.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Which is a good thing because I think that's a major damage.
She doesn't take damage, she just takes stress. And then when she runs out of stress, she fucks off.
Okay.
She goes to lick her wounds.
Yeah. So you zoom in and you take that damage, so it's 8 damage. So that is at major. Yeah, it meets it beats, so it's at major, so you need to mark 2 health or an armor slot in a health.
Armor slot in the health.
Or, because you used I Am Your Shield, you can mark both of those hit points as armor slots if you wish.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark one as armor slot and one as health.
Okay. Now it's going to pass pack. I'm going to give it to Zahn.
Alright, she's gonna try to keep the bandit leader's focus, so she attacks him back.
Okay.
Come on. She's gonna start to attack him.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, bitch. Come get
What are you doing to me? Come on!
That's a hit with hope, baby.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
$10 points. That is a major injury.
Hell yeah.
So he's up to 5 now. He is looking pretty bloody. Okay. Do you think you have anything to reasonably continue, or do you want to pass the spotlight?
I think that was a hefty blow, so I will give the spotlight to the next person.
Who wants to go next?
Malcolm's gonna try again, if you'll allow me to.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So he's gonna get a little closer, as he's still like grimacing a bit as he's like trying to get closer to the bandit, not wanting to, but seeing it as a reasonable distance. He's like reloading the crossbow, and he he takes out a small dagger and flips it in his hand, as he smiles. Oh, so you're sure you don't want to kill the guy first that's been ruining your entire business plans down here? That's real smart of you, dumbass. And he's gonna make a scene.
Oh boy.
Which is this. I spend 3 hope, and in the close distance, which I am, I'm distracting the target within close range. That gives him a -2 to their difficulty, which is their roll.
Okay.
So whatever next roll that they make, it's gonna give them a -2 difficulty.
Their difficulty is in 5E, their armor class. So basically, you just dropped his AC by 2.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's gonna have that until like the next quote-unquote round is over. And
Yeah, until he takes his next after the end of his next turn, so to say.
And he's going to finish that by trying to shoot him.
Okay.
Awesome. Roll with fear
Ooh,
again.
with fear. But are you shooting at him?
Yes.
Okay, so that does hit. That does hit because you did drop his AC by making a scene, yelling at him.
Awesome.
Making him look over to you like, what the fuck? 6. That is a single damage. You distract him. He looks to you. You raise your bow.
Crossbow.
And how do you want to do this? He
Oh.
had a single hit point left.
Oh shit, okay. Well,
Now, here's the thing. You could keep him alive and get him taken to the dungeons. Or you can just take something identifying off of him and take that back.
I think, based on the typical bounties that are offered that Malcolm has seen but never taken as of yet, would he know that it's more money if they're taken alive? Or does it matter?
It could be more money if you take him alive. Definitely.
Zahn would highly suggest it.
Well...
Is this something that maybe likely would have been discussed on the way over, but we didn't think of?
That
I
is
think
fair.
Zahn might have
Because if we have somebody in the group who's a bit more experienced with kind of taking bounties, or at least picked up on it, it would kind of make sense for them to be like, give the rest of the group the lowdown.
If Zahn insisted on having the leader live, then Malcolm would have listened because he doesn't want to face the wrath of someone who's basically a fucking paladin of the god of mortals. So
like
he's gonna be smart about this, and as he's looking at him, he loads the crossbow back, aims at him. Looks like he's aiming for his face, and he thinks about it. Damn shame you're never gonna do that because you can't walk anymore. And he shoots him in the knee, like directly in the kneecap.
Oh God,
no!
he can't
be an adventurer anymore! No!
What did you do?
What have you done, you monster? You ended that man's career.
Good.
He had a promising future as an adventurer like
Now
us.
he's gonna go live in Riverwood, and he's gonna be like, I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the knee.
That's his fucking penance, is that he turns into a Skyrim guard.
Full cycle. Funny part is there is a town in Amura called Riverwood.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I noticed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from there.
But yeah, no, he's definitely going for that shot to like separate the fucking bone from the kneecap from the tendons.
Yeah, you get the arrow in there, and there's a disgusting popping noise as you watch his blood runs down his knee, and he just collapses onto his good knee. And the other bandits are like, shit.
And
Anyone else?
Ooh,
I will
can
say
I do
two
something
that
to
are
try
new-
and like intimidate them into going away?
Oh, I was
Like,
gonna
he
say,
rolled
can we
with
get them
fear.
over?
Drive it home.
He, hold on, he rolled with
Oh.
fear, so it is my turn.
Okay. Very sad, very sad.
Yeah, very sad. Sorry about that, but this guy
It just would have been a cool like
Is
flourish.
gonna
Like, hey, get out of
fucking
here.
run to this guy, grab his shirt, and they're both gonna fucking book it away. They're like, I'm outie, baby. Goodbye. 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 This guy is the one that doesn't want to move on the GM layer for some reason. There we go. Is there a wall there?
probably might be the trees.
Oh, it's a tree. It's a tree, yeah. All right, then we'll go back to Mara. Now that those two have absolutely fucked off.
Well, my thing was basically I was just gonna like throw a little bit of fire at their feet to be like, get out of here, punks.
Okay.
Wait, are there any
Put
still
stunned
left
and
around
restrained
here?
on that guy. Yeah, there is
That's a good deal.
2 left.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to like do like I don't have anything for like intimidation. I'm this like kind of scrunkly little girly, but I'm gonna like put on my best scary face and like hang on, let me just double check this. Yeah, I'm gonna hold a little flames in both of my hands. Like you want to fuck with this? Like not gonna say that. Just like look at the 2 remaining guys. Like
Yeah, let me see what you need to
Like,
roll
I'm-
for that.
yeah, just trying to spook them into running.
Roll
feels like a
finesse.
presence.
It feels like a presence to you. That is charm, perform, and deceive.
That's kind of like
I was
performing.
thinking finesse, which is control, hide, tinker. So
It's the
I'm
same
thinking
modifier
it's more.
for me, anyways.
Yeah, I'm thinking roll finesse because you're trying to control the situation.
Is that what control me? Oh, I read that
Maybe.
and I was thinking
I thought it was like
roll
operate.
motor
Yeah.
skills. Like
If you're trying to
that's
do
what I think
a-
with finesse. Like presence feels like kind of a charisma analog,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that
Go
feels
ahead
like
and roll
it would be kind of a
presence.
charisma thing.
Aw, Hermes is.
Like I said, it
air
really
at
doesn't
me.
matter because I have the. It doesn't matter in this specific case because I have the same modifier for both, so it doesn't change anything.
Nox, you're gonna love this.
Dear.
Hermes is on his side and he's air biscuiting at me.
Oh.
13 with fear.
God damn it! I wanted to kill.
Here you go. Have a little bone. Have a little fear. Have a little fear soul. Here you
Get
go.
scared,
Little
bitch.
present for you.
Yummy fear.
But does it work?
For this regular bandit here, yes. He just stares a moment, because he's a human, and you're wielding magic at a human. He just
Also, it's like
backs
fire
up.
magic, which in my opinion is the scariest type of magic.
And this will be my turn. He backs up, and he fucking books it out of there. He's like, fuck it, I'm not dealing with magic. I'm out of here, man.
And then there was one.
Two.
Not
Two, technically.
Oh,
Who wants to go next?
Well, this guy's fucking out of.
I wanna go.
Okay, there you go. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna, like, watch the others skedaddle like cowards. No, I'm not Misha, thanks though.
Oh, thank you. Tasty. It does hit, though.
Cool.
All the sphere's going to be useful later on.
I guess that is...
See, I'm just trying to bribe you by giving you fears, so you'll be nice to me.
I'm just rolling bad.
No, you're not
that's
rolling
my
bad.
game
It's
here.
just your fear die is getting higher.
Oh no, I'm
You're
not
rolling great.
I'm not talking about like succeeding. I'm talking about like just damage.
Are you aiming for this guy here, Nox?
You got
Yes.
10.
Okay. 10.
That's
That is
good.
a major injury.
Hell yeah.
That's
So
pretty
that
good.
is minus
That's pretty
2. Oh, I forgot the plus sign, so he's at actually 3. Yeah, he's pretty injured. And I'm going to take over. He is going to move toward you.
No Misha.
And he is going to try and whack you upside the head, Ilian. With his club. No. He
No.
fucking misses. Yeah. Woof. Okay, I'm gonna pass it to
It's
Nima, who hasn't gone in a while.
I was gonna say that it was only half of his turn because Misha didn't go at all.
Oh shit! Right. Misha.
Slow down there, soldier.
Meh.
Soldier.
Meh.
Misha is going to race to Ilian's defense. Come on, baby.
Oh.
Get their asses. Fuck
Nice
'em up.
fear. I think I'll take it.
I have
Well.
2 empty slots left.
Oh,
I should
no.
spend some of these.
Oh god. Oh, what are we doing, guys? Come on.
Oh no. Nox, do not look on tabletop chat.
Too late. I was already looking. Does that miss?
No, it hits. I'm just
Cool,
saying.
That's all I need to know. Yeah,
She made a horse joke.
I'm very aware. Thanks, Misha. It's okay. She was.
Good
scrabbling
job,
forward.
Misha. That's still a hit point. It's just minor damage. Okay. Good job, Misha. It is my turn again. Let's see. What can I do here?
Probably some fuck shit, I'd imagine.
Some fuck shit
Rock
like
ball, everybody dies.
play Smack the Fawn.
Soul spends like all of the fear to just drop
No.
a giant fucking meteor.
The system strongly discourages DMs doing that. Because that is fucked up. 13 hits.
I'd hope so.
No, I just am banking fear to sprinkle on you for the rest of the sessions, so.
Well, you're gonna hit cap soon. You gotta spend some of it. I mean, don't do that.
I know, I'm
Don't-
gonna
don't do
spend
that.
one
no,
now.
No,
I'm
I
gonna,
didn't say
I'm gonna
that.
spend one now.
No,
He's
you're
gonna turn and
imagining
whack
something.
you with the club. It misses you, Mara, but Ilian does get hit 9 points. So I think that is a major damage
That
for you.
is-
So that's either
Yeah.
2 HP or an armor slot and an HP.
Take that to the face.
Okay.
Called face tanking
Oh, no.
for a reason.
And now I think I'm going to pass it to Nima, who hasn't gone in a while.
Yippee! Get that cat really quick, and then immediately raise up my axe again. With
Okay.
a very nice little smile at the bandit.
Nice to meet you. Fucking die. Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
This fear, it's
Still
useful. I'll
hits.
take it.
Yeah. That does hit though.
oh.
That's a single point.
No.
Oh my lord.
It's okay, you hit him.
That's all that
He's gonna
matters.
turn around and smack you in the face, Nima.
Yippee!
Oh,
Oh.
that's actually pretty good. Okay, 9. You know what to do.
Yep.
Okay, and now I'm gonna pass it to Zahn. Trying to make sure everybody gets a chance. What are you gonna do?
Alright. Yeah.
He can't stand up. You ripped off his kneecap.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back for him later, but for now, I'm gonna go over to the last man standing.
Okay?
Just hit my friends, and I'm gonna bap him.
You do see fear in the elf leader's eyes as you guys surround that guy.
They're gay.
So true.
Stop.
I could tell.
That misses.
I could.
Alright. On to the next one.
I think we could all tell we're all a little bit gay here. Okay,
A little bit.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
fair. We're all very gay. We're
I'm
super gay.
Extremely gay.
We're all extremely gay.
So true.
Well, you're not. You're explicitly neither.
I am an enigma.
So
Keep it moving, folks.
I'm assuming it's my turn now since
Yeah,
okay. So,
I gave it to you.
This guy seems really durable. Does he look like he's on his last legs, or is he just gonna be stubborn and fight it out till the end?
He is. I'll say if you get a major damage, he's down.
Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna walk over to the elf leader, because I'm assuming that he'd be watching him. Malcolm can see the fear in the elf leader's eyes, right?
Yeah. How about this? So we don't drag out the combat. Are any of you currently surrounding the big guy going to kill him?
No, it's
Or
not.
are you going to leave him alive?
Ilian will try.
He just screams out, Reese! No!
Because the combat is happening while Malcolm is walking over to this guy, I'd imagine he hears. We can do the scream of Reese, but he's already loaded the crossbow bolt again, and he crouches next to the elf leader. How much does he mean to you?
More than you know.
So,
They gay. They very gay.
so he points the crossbow to the elf leader's head. Malcolm looks over to the guy. Hey, Reese! He's trying to catch his attention.
He's like holding up his club, trying to keep the rest of them away. What do you want? Leave him alone.
He points the, he's like puts his finger on the trigger of the crossbow. Put your shit down and come quietly, and you two can celebrate the fact that you're living in jail. Or die here and make him have his life ruined because you wanted to act stupid.
They just exchange a look, and then Reese drops his club.
Good lad. And he puts the crossbow on his back and immediately starts going to tie the rope around the elf leader's hands. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
And that is the end of scene. You now have 2 people in custody to take back to Snowshorn.
Oh,
Someone is gonna
Ilian argue.
He's gonna back off the man.
Are you going to kill one of the boyfriends?
Ilian was before
my
we
God,
like
hate crime.
yote away from scene. As Malcolm,
You
is, like,
can still do
tying
it.
up
Just
the-
because I yoted away from the scene doesn't mean you can't.
Okay. As Malcolm is tying up Mr. Elf Guy, Ilian does not relent on, like, the pressure. He has... Fuck! He has his arrow, like, loaded. Like, the drawstring is pulled back. He has the arrowhead under the... What's his nuts? Reese's chin.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns his head over to Malcolm.
This was not agreed.
Well, he already dropped his weapon. You're going to shoot a weaponless man in the neck?
Please don't do it.
Why would we take him?
More money? It's logic.
I'm not in it for the gold. Not gold, whatever. I'm not in it for the money. He doesn't seem useful.
I mean... he as he finishes tying the knot, he yanks the guy, like, he yanks the hood back and pulls him by the hair to look at him. Who is this guy to you, aside from being someone important? Looking at the elf leader as he does this. That's what he's doing, too.
Yeah, you pull his hood back, and you do see, like, it is an elf, not, like, pale skin, so possibly not, like, a dragon disguised as an elf. So,
Not like he would
dark
know.
skin, silver eyes, dark hair. And you pull down his face mask. He has a scar over his lips, and his curly hair is braided back and tied with a piece of leather.
Yeah, he's pulling on the braid to, like, make him look up at Reese. And as he's asking that...
That's my boyfriend.
And, is he as, aside from being, your hanky-panky partner, is there anything special about him like you, Mr. Leader?
I just love him. Please don't kill him.
Immediately and roughly lets go of the leader's head. Well, up to you, Ilian. You want to kill a defenseless man? Go ahead.
If I may, I'm also not huge on the concept of executing an unarmed prisoner. That
Wouldn't be
seems...
right.
Yeah, wouldn't be.
Ilian gives, like, a couple flicks of his ears towards the others as they make their statements, and then moves his bow away from Reese's neck so he can let off the tension of the string, put the arrow away, and he grabs Reese by the collar.
You will live by my mercy. Get on the ground.
He does get on the ground.
Ilian starts binding him like the Mr. Elf guy was bound.
Okay. Like
as Mara looks over to him, he's already in the middle of lighting a cigarette. He just like he basically has the look that his portrait does. Like he clearly does not care, and he just shrugs like, whatever.
How do I make it do my name or like my character's name instead of my username?
/me or /IC.
yeah.
/me is an emote, /IC is to do like a like just dialogue.
I understand.
Finger guns. Ah,
Thank you, Malcolm.
you requested it, and like I said, I'm trying to build trust where trust was lost earlier, so I am just complying, alright? I told you, I do listen. I do, however, while I did supply the rope to bind this bastard, I am too weak to carry him. He looks very big and very heavy, and I have very noodly arms. And as he's doing this, he's shaking his arms. Like, very, very thin.
Ramen spills out of his sleeves.
But he does, like, take a drag and, like, puffs it out away from the group. More particularly in the direction of the elf.
Oh, you shouldn't smoke. It's bad for you.
You shouldn't
See,
fuck
even
around
this
with
guy
my
gets it.
You shouldn't fuck around with my supplies then, dickhead. Next time you won't have that, because you won't be here anymore. And he,
I
like,
knew you looked familiar. You still swindling people.
Immediately
you piece
kicks
of
him.
shit.
Immediately kicks him in the face to shut him up.
Easy, Malcolm.
Spits out blood.
Hey,
Reese just looks at him. Lelevin, shut up. You're gonna get us killed.
he
Oh,
looks.
we learned his name.
Ah, so your name is Welevin. Welevin the dickhead.
Lelevin.
Lelevin the dickhead. Well, pleasure to meet you, Malcolm Griswold at work here. You're no longer gonna be working in my pots, ruining my business and the business of other traders. Bastard. He spits on him.
That was unnecessary. I was just giving friendly advice.
Yeah,
I was
well,
like, okay, I think I'm gonna handle them from now on.
good. I will kick his ass for ruining my trade 10 times over within several weeks. Son of a bitch.
Well, at least I don't swindle children.
You swindle children?
I give them toys. They like playing with wooden dolls and wooden things that sometimes just happen to break. It's not my fault. They just happen to get the merchandise from shoddy
10
developers.
feet after you sell them and you're into the forest. I've seen it.
Yeah, and you go ahead and kill a bunch of random merchants on the road.
I am spending a fear for that. I am spending a fear for that, by the way.
Can I gag them?
Yeah. Yes, you can gag them.
Yeah, okay, Ilian's gonna like walk over as he's like running his mouth and like yank the rope into his mouth, tie it behind his head.
Believe me, this is for your own safety.
I hear enough drivel out of that one.
And he nods at Malcolm and then goes over to Reese.
Yeah, mine's the better
Ilian-
drivel.
Ilian walks over to Reese and like holds more rope because I have like fucking 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, just as like you're hauling Reese up to gag him, Reese looks at him. This is why you need to shut.
Yeah.
Reasonable because we don't have like a vehicle or anything, right?
You have
You
a
have a
horse.
centaur.
Reasonable. Well,
That's used to carrying people too.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if like Misha could carry one of them. And I
Yeah,
don't
Misha
know.
could carry one of them. Like, just like sling him like a sack of potatoes over Misha's back.
I should
Sack of beans.
let it be known that Zahn is watching the whole time, so you don't be too rough with them.
I mean, one of Syndron's tenets is treat your fellow mortal fairly.
Yeah. She's already not really approving with all this stuff y'all are getting into.
Just having a little roughhousing, it's fine.
Once Ilian is like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna kill you. He's headset, please don't die. He's he's like as gentle as he seemed in the beginning. Like, oh, whatever, you know. He's not like fucking throwing him around and like beating the shit out of him. Like, "Argh." He's not. He's being not caring, but definitely like, all right, we're done. I don't need to be aggressive at you anymore. Whatever.
Okay. And I do also want to point out it is starting to get pretty late. Like the sun is on the horizon.
It's after
To the
midnight.
southeast. Yeah, to the southeast. And this is
In-game.
Yeah. In-game. In-game as well as out of game. That's why I'm
Sorry.
starting to wrap up here. The sun
get
is
really stupid.
setting in the southeast. So,
Well,
you guys, it is going to be pretty dark out because the new moons. All three of them.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So under my like elementalist kind of flavor text, it says I can shape my element into harmless effects. Can I just use my magic to make light with my fire, like mechanically?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mechanic.
So we at least have that, but that is just going to be the equivalent of walking around with a torch in the pitch dark, which is better than nothing, but it's not going to be great.
Yeah.
So we should be getting back to town. As
You can
fast
either-
as we can.
Go back to town, or you can buckle down and camp with these guys tied up, and you can start a fire with your magic.
True. Would we make it back before dark?
No, you
Yes,
would
I
not
know.
make
probably
it back
walking in the
before dark.
Yeah.
Then maybe we should camp.
It's like the sun is actively setting right now. You're
As the sun is setting, Malcolm looks to the group and then specifically looks towards Zahn, and he has like a very worried expression on his face. Well, we could definitely camp for sure, I suppose, but I particularly, if we're gonna camp out here, I don't want to do it near the Greater Pine Forest in the northern region. I would like to be more towards the fort, because I don't... Just in case she does exist, I'd rather not, the lady in the dress. I'm not a big fan of that tall tale, in case it is actually true.
On the side of caution, then.
okay. Down
Well,
into the less
indeterminate
dense
height.
portion of the forest. I just want to point out that this whole peninsula is forest. All of Zofa's Reach is forest. I just lessened the trees to show that it's less dense. Not it's in exaggeration mode here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So it's still fairly dense. It's like an average Pacific Northwest forest rather than like ultra dense bullshit, you know? Like magically dense forest.
Gotcha.
So you do manage to go down, move a little off the road, set up camp, and this is where we do long rest, which is you can relax for a few hours. Each player gets to swap domain cards in their loadout for cards in their vault that they can choose two of which, and two of the following moves. You can tend to wounds, clear stress, repair all armor, prepare, describe how you prepare for the next day's adventure, then gain a hope, or work on a project. I'm nixing out work on a project because this is a short campaign. This is only like a 6 to 7 part campaign. So I'm allowing you to tend to all wounds. Describe how you patch yourself up and clear all hit points. You can do this to an ally instead, so you can help each other repair or repair yourselves. Clear all stress. Describe how you blow off steam and pull yourself together and clear your stress. You can repair all armor. Describe how you spend your time repairing your armor, then clear your armor slots. Or prepare, and like I said, how you prepare for the next day's adventure and gain a hope, if you want to. So you could choose to do 2 of those in your downtime and then sleep, and that will be your long rest.
So who is injured?
I have 1 hit point.
Okay. Anyone else?
Ilian has 2. And Nima has 3.
Gotcha.
And a stress.
So
Yeah, 1 stress 2.
as part of, I'll go do mine real quick, quote unquote real quick. Malcolm, in his bag, he'll like pull out some ointment as well as some like bandages, and he will look to each of the individuals that have actually taken some serious damage. Seeing that Zahn has handled herself, he'll go over towards first he'll go over towards Nima. Nima, right? That's your name.
Yes.
Uh,
Malcolm's yours.
Correct. See that you took quite a beating. It's part of my thing. I actually know a little bit of first aid. Would you mind letting me help you?
Oh. Yes, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, so for one of his actions, he was going to help Nima clear her wounds. And he's gonna do, basically go through and just, like, put the ointment on where it's like a mixture of a healing salve, but also it burns a bit because it's kind of like rubbing alcohol. And after that, he'll put the bandages across where the wounds were. That should take roughly the evening to set, as it's most of the cuts. You look pretty cut up, so hope that helps.
What are you going to do for your second action?
First he's gonna ask the character first, but he is going to approach Ilian next. Ilian?
I think Ilian's probably just sitting with Misha with a big ass head in his lap. He looks over at Malcolm.
First of all, I wanted to apologize earlier for losing my temper. I am a merchant, but that is my honest trade. But you are correct. I do a couple of cons here and there, but that stupid bandit, I don't swindle kids. Some of the stuff that I get that's genuinely just not made correctly, and when it breaks off, my heart does break a little bit when it does. I thought it was a genuine toy, and it's not. But giving them simple things that, don't break as often, it's what I was used to do when I was younger, so I try to give them a little comfort when they don't have it in the cruel world like this. So I just wanted to explain myself and apologize, and to further show you that I am being as honest as I possibly can from someone who's not from here. If you will allow me, would you let me tend to your hurts, your wounds?
If you're offering.
He nods. Just a bit of a warning, this does sting a little bit, but it will, I'm pretty sure you heard me talk to our lovely four-hoofed friend over there.
And he looks over towards her.
I did.
Very well. And he will use his second move to heal Ilian's wounds.
Okay, Ilian, what are you gonna do for your 2 rest actions?
So I don't think I understand the tending to wounds bit. Do I go back down to 0?
On
Yes.
a long rest, yes.
Okay.
Yes, on a long rest.
Yeet.
You don't need to clear your stress. You don't need to repair your armor. So
I'm, like,
essentially,
looking-
you can only use 1, which is prepare.
Yeah.
So you could gain a hope from that, or if you spend one of your spend that action with another person who is also doing a prepare, you each gain 2 hope. So you coordinate with another player to each do a prepare action, and then you both gain 2 hope.
Mara is going to be preparing if you want to tag team.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Okay, you both gain 2 hope. You really have nothing else that you could do with your second action because you don't have any stress, you don't have any armor slots taken up, and you got healed by Malcolm, so...
Yeah,
Can't we do a given move twice?
Yeah.
Each person can do a tag team roll per session. I believe the tag team roll goes for rests as well.
Right, but like when we're doing rest moves, can't we
You
do
can't-
a given can Nox do prepare again just for like not tag teamed?
Both you and Ilian, I think both you and Ilian are going to be maxed on...
I still have 1 left.
You have 1 left? Each player can swap domain cards for loadout. Or describe how you... I think you can only do it once. By the way it's wording, it means 1 time.
That's what it seems like.
Mm-hmm. Describe
Is there
how you
somewhere I
prepare...
should be looking for this? Because I'm looking at Shade's summary.
Everything
Page
is pinned.
105. Yeah. It's all pinned. I pinned it all, but I'm looking in the book itself on page 105. It says, describe how you prepare for the next day's adventure, then gain a hope. If you choose to prepare with 1 or more members of your party, you each gain 2 hope. Judging by its wording, it's like, you can't double this up. You know?
Yeah. Specifically if it's a tag team thing, because you're both doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can prepare by yourself, I'd imagine. You just can't do
I'm
it
reading
again.
the top paragraph.
Death, scars, on rest.
It doesn't look like you can do it double up on it. That'd be
Well,
weird.
it says right at the top. So long rest, like in the intro paragraph, it says or choose the same move twice. And then in the prepare section, it does like right at the end in the parentheses. And then in the prepare section, it doesn't say if you tag team it, you can't repeat this action.
Yeah,
so
you can. I will allow you to solo prepare. Yeah, I'll allow you to solo prepare a second time. But Ilian, you should be up to full hope now.
That makes sense because I was confused. I wasn't sure if there was like a discrepancy.
Okay. So you used 2 of yours, Mara. Nima, what are you doing for your downtime actions?
Wait, Ilian still gets 1 more?
Oh yeah, Alien still gets 1.
No, he did the tag team with Mara, but he still has 1 more.
He does have 1 more, but he's on full up on hope. He doesn't have any stress, doesn't have any spent armor slots, and he's not injured anymore.
Well, I was gonna ask if I could send Misha to help the others with stress. Or if that's like...
Stress cannot be done by another person according to this. Describe how you blow off steam or pull yourself together, then clear a stress. It doesn't say somebody else can do it for you.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, because other ones you can do with other people specify that.
Yeah.
No, clear. Tend to wounds, repair armor, and clear stress can also be used on an ally.
Then why doesn't it say in the paragraph itself?
Oh yeah, because like tend to all wounds and tend to wounds and repair armor specify you can do this with an ally, or to an ally.
Yeah.
But then clear stress doesn't specify that. Is it somewhere else?
When I watched the video and read the book, it said specifically that you can use all of these actions except the prepare, unless it's that one that you used, Mara, on an ally. It also wouldn't make sense that you can't help clear stress on an ally because that's like a major part
Yeah,
of, like,
I mean,
narrative
kind of like
storytelling.
logically that would make sense.
Okay.
That you could.
30-minute warning
God.
for, this session. I will allow you to send Misha to help clear stress to someone. Who do you want to send Misha to? Who has stress? We have Nima
I have one stress.
and Zahn with stress. Who are you sending Misha to?
Oh no, I have to pick. Hold on. I know what to do.
Nima, you get a stress clear. Now, what are you doing for your 2 actions, Nima? You can prepare, clear armor slots, and you're healed now. So, those are the 2 things that are in dire need. And your stress is cleared because of Misha.
Yeah.
So, armor slots or hope. That's what you got.
Yep.
So, one of each, I guess?
I guess. If nobody else is dealing with stress.
I have one stress.
You want to go for a horse ride?
I don't think Zahn would be comfortable riding you.
Like, no,
Okay.
this feels weird. I'm not riding a fellow mortal. This
Yeah,
is
that's-
funky.
Then- yeah.
A little intimate, just saying.
Yeah. You know what they say, save a cowboy, ride a horse?
Okay, then Nima won't go harass her for horse ride.
Okay, so is that you getting your hope because your stress is cleared by Misha?
Yeah, I'm gonna repair armor and
Okay, so you gain 1 hope and you clear your armor.
yep.
Zahn, you have damage, you have stress, and you have armor, or you could gain hope. So you're the one with the lion's choice, but you can only choose 2.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there any way I could change my second action to being helping Zahn? It was Zahn you're just saying right now, right?
Yes, but you have to remove that hope.
Yeah.
That
I
final
change it
hope.
to helping with her armor because that feels like something that Mara would do, like helping
Yeah,
get
sure.
everybody's equipment back up.
Yeah.
So,
So go ahead and and
well,
Zahn,
I never
that
added
means,
it, so there you go.
Yeah, Zahn, that means your armor slots are cleared, and you can either gain a hope, clear your HP, or stress for your 2.
Cool. I don't know if this is related, and I'm not sure anyone else would do this, but would it be possible to dress the wounds of our prisoners as well, so they don't get infected or bleed out in the night?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that's a given because,
Okay.
especially for you being a follower of Syndron. So, this is for you to tend to your party members. So.
Gotcha.
And to yourself. So what are you gonna do? Clear that Okay, so
I think I'll do the stress on the wounds then.
Okay, stress and the wounds, clear those off, and you guys are set. You go down for sleep, and as the final scene tonight, what we are going to do is who's taking watches?
Mara would definitely volunteer to do a watch.
Okay.
And
You
then I
wanna
would
do
also
first one?
volunteer.
Okay. Awesome.
Zon would as well.
Okay, so in order we have Mara going first, correct?
She'd probably volunteer to take the worst watch. I
Okay.
think that's usually like, I don't remember. I want to say it's the last
The
watch.
middle one, in my opinion, is the worst fucking watch.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah. So she'd take the middle.
Because,
one.
like, you have to fucking wake up in the middle of your rest to sit up for a couple hours. Me, personally, that'd keep me awake even longer. So...
Yeah. I think she'd go with that one because she's probably used to it from, like, her life. I don't know. Sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah, we're getting close to being done here. So, yeah. So, I need each you three to roll instinct for me.
Okie doke.
Oink.
Oh my god, all the fears.
And a critical.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah. So, for you, Nima, you don't see anything. You're fine. You're just staring at the fire, making sure those two are minding their manners. They both fall asleep about halfway through your watch, leaning up against each other. It's kind of cute that these two bandits are in love. I don't know.
Good people too.
Mara, you are for the most part like keeping your eyes on them, but you do hear the force sounds around you, and given that you've never been in the unsnowed parts of the forest, it is louder, because you know how when snow falls everything gets quieter. Down here you can hear the distant sounds of owls, bats, insects, all sorts of things that you're not used to, and it has you on edge.
Oh, she's definitely anxious here. Yeah, like worse in the city, I think.
Yeah. And as for you, Zon, when it's your turn,
Not worse.
you do look out into the forest and around, and your eyes stop when you see a shadow moving among the trees. And the shadow stops, looks at you. You see faint glowing eyes underneath this cloaked hood, then just seems to meld into the shadows and vanishes.
I'll be damned.
And that will be your rest. You guys all wake up, head to Snowshore. And this is where we'll pick up next week, when you go to the scene where you go to turn them in to the king.
Okie dokie.
Yippee. Cool. Well, thank you guys for watching. We hope you
Thank
enjoyed.
you, everybody.
This will be up on my YouTube channel within the next day or so when I get some edits in there. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed. If you want to support us, support me, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and follow me on Twitch. Have a good night.